Welcome to Tabletop Tactics. Coming up in today's battle.
There's the batters coming up.
My mush.
You have to blow some stuff up, please.
Oh, double mark for life there.
Oh boy!
Here. Welcome back everyone to another battle report, a special one today for we have a brand new codex.
That was a little bit, it was too much of a major key that was. I think if it's nice, it's gonna be like, yeah.
It's just a drone of horribleness. Yeah. Thank you Games Workshop for sending us this codex to preview for your lovely lot. You may notice there's a special edition version, which is available in the box set, which is a really good box set.
It's really good.
You get like all the new kits, and they're like proper multi-part.
And all of the weapon options, and the book, and some cards.
And the cards. It's pretty good.
What a treat.
And we'll be showing off some of those new units for you today. So that's really handy, right? Isn't that convenient that you lot get to see a bunch of new cool stuff? And I, for one, am quite excited about using them because I feel like this book is quite fluffy and potentially, dare I say, balanced. Yeah, there's no codex. No, here's the thing. I could quite easily look at this and go, yeah, the codex creep is real. Like everything's got like plus 18 wounds and like, you know, they just instant kill. No, the codex creep, it's an anomaly. Hopefully this is the start of things getting back on track. I don't know.
It's a good book.
But it is a good book.
Talking of good, you're watching the battle report right here. There's also another video available right now talking about all of the top changes for this hefty tome. If you're an on-demand member, on top of that, next week you will also get another video highlighting the top units and the top combos. And on top of that, for the first time ever, a brand new video for you lots. It's a painting tutorial. Do you want to paint a Chaos Knight in the best way you possibly can? Well, guess what? You get another video showing you how to paint a Knight Abominant you'll be seeing in this video from Fletcher.
And check out the articles if you want to get the full lowdown on all of the changes and updates in this book. But that's enough rambling and wobbling, because soon the rambling will be the chaotic, maddening cries in and around your skull, and the warbling will be the brains coming out of your ears because you cannot withstand the majesty.
I certainly hope so.
Let's do some lists.
Before we get on to those beautiful Chaos Knights, let me take you through my Ravenwing list. We have an Outrider detachment today, a Ravenwing Outrider detachment, and heading up this Ravenwing Outrider detachment is a captain on a bike. Yes, my bike captain, my captain of the bike, I have given him the Imperium Sword Warlord trait, and he has the Burning Blade as well as a plasma pistol. So he is geared up to do some pounding on these knights. We then have a Primaris Chaplain on bike. I have made him the Master of Sanctity, and I have given him the Benediction of Fury as his relic, because he, as well, will be doing some pounding on some knights. Troops-wise, I have nothing, because this is a Ravenwing detachment and I do not care for troops. What I do have, though, is an Apothecary, my Ravenwing Apothecary on the Black Knight bike. I've made this one a Chief Apothecary and given it Selfless Healer, because I am going to need it against some ravening beasts and knights. And then we've got 9 Ravenwing Black Knights, a nice big blob of 9, wanting to run them as a big blob so my chaplain can, my chaplain and my other characters can help boost them up and keep them alive for as long as possible. They will have Corvus hammers, and I really, really, really hope they don't die immediately. But we'll have to see what happens there. We've then got a bunch of fast attack choices. Starting off with a unit of Land Speeder Typhoons. We have 3 of them in total in this squad. They all have multi-melters, and they have always done me quite well in a Ravenwing list in the past. We then have 2 Ravenwing Land Speeder Vengeance. They've got their massive plasma batteries, which are normally absolutely pants, but they do have the ability to kick out some pain, but we'll just have to see if that is the case. We then have 3 Storm Speeder Thunder Strikes. This is the one with BS2 and all the big scary weapons, which is very pleasant. And then rounding off the list is a Dark Talon. Not one I've taken for a while, but quite fun in terms of knocking out some mortal wounds. Can be a bit of a flying pest, so hopefully it will cause enough of a distraction for everything else to do the business. That is the list. It's 2,000 points on my beak. Let's get into the Chaos Knights and see what they have in store for me.
The Chaos Knights stomp onto the battlefield with a brand new codex, and yeah, it's interesting for those of you long-time viewers. If I'm saying that knights seem quite exciting and potentially quite balanced, maybe we have entered the end times. I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about stuff before. I've also been right about a lot of stuff as well. So, you know, there's that. We are running an iconoclast household today. This is a single super heavy detachment, of course, and we are running them as House Herpatrax. So all of my war dogs get 2 additional wounds, and all of my Titanic models get 4 additional wounds. So they're beefy. Leading it up is brand new knight, the Knight Abominant, and I have made him as ludicrous as I possibly could to show off all of the stuff. He is a psychic knight. Yes, that should fill you with dread, which is also a clever play on words of their new army rule, which will come up in the game. Go me. He has 2 powers, one of which is Spite Score, which will do some debuffs as well as some potential mortal wounds, and then Winds of the Warp. This is part 1 of several of how to make him obnoxiously unkillable. This gives him a 5-up shrug. If he casts it high enough, he gets a 6-inch aura of a 6-up shrug to war dogs. Yeah. We've also given him, here's my warlord, we've given him Infernal Quest, which gives him Obsec, which is nice, but we've also made him an Arch Tyrant. An Arch Tyrant, you say? Well, what does that do? It gives him an additional warlord trait, which is nice. And we have given him the House Herpatrax one of Bow to None, which effectively allows him to ignore pretty much every single modifier possible. You can't reduce his characteristics other than the damage table, it's very clear on that. But you can't reduce his characteristics, you can't reduce his charge, his advance, his move, his ballistic skill, his weapon skill. He ignores all modifiers to hit, to wound, and to damage. Yeah, so he just goes, I don't care. Now, normally I would name that knight Cetra, because that's cool, and Cetra does not kneel. But for the theme of this army, I have named him Harbinger. More on that in a minute. And then we've given him a relic, the Veil of Medrengard, because he's an iconoclast, and that's cool. Also now gives him a 6-up invuln in combat, as well as a 4-up invuln against range, so it gives him a little bit of extra survivability. And to cap it off, we've given him a Favour of the Dark Gods, which is the Blessing of the Dark Master. You ever seen a Harlequin? Yeah, it's annoying when you can't reroll hits, wounds, or damage against them. Yeah, it's on a knight now. And if I kill enough models, I get permanent transhuman physiology. So, Blessing of the Dark Master! Thank you, Beard. His second in command is a Knight Despoiler. This is Sovereign. He has a Reaper Chainsword because they're really good now. Well, I mean, they were good before, but now I don't need to use Battle Cannon Feat because that was always stupid. Now I get to use a Reaper Chainsword Sweep. And I've given him a Thermal Cannon. He also has an Ironstorm Missile Pod or a Havoc Missile Launcher. I can't remember. They've changed a bunch of names, and they're basically the same as the previous counterparts. So, yeah. I've given him a Favour of the Gods. He is marked by Tzeentch. He has the Mirror of Fates. This gives me a CP regen on a 5-up whenever my opponent uses a stratagem. If he kills enough models, he can turn a hit, wound, or save throw into a 6 once per battle round, which on a knight is really quite nice. Then we go over to my War Dogs. We have a unit of 3 War Dog Huntsmen. So these are the Thermal Spear and Chain Cleaver equipped chaps. I've given them all a Melter Gun. The Rabbit Hound is here in all of his glory, and even better than before. We have given him a Favour of Slanesh. He has a Subjugator Machine Spirit. This allows him to fall back and advance and shoot without penalty, which is nice. If he kills enough models, he can fall back, advance, and charge. which is cool. We've also given him the Helm of Dogs as a relic. This enables him to give a 6-inch aura of reroll 1s to wound to all war dogs, as well as giving him +1 attack. So it's a really nice little upgrade there. Oh, forgive me, sorry. Just going back ever so slightly, I've given Knight Diabolus as a warlord trait to my Despoiler. So he gets +1 attack and also reroll 1s to hit in melee as well. So it's a nice little boost there. My second unit of dogs is one of the new ones. These are War Dog Carnivores. So these are choppy melee versions of the War Dogs. So they have a fist and a claw. One of them has been upgraded to the Mark of Khorne, or the Favor of Khorne. He has a Throne of Skulls, brass Throne of Mechanicum Throne of Skulls. It gives him reroll charges, and if he kills enough models, he gets exploding 6s in combat, which is cool. And finally, we have another 2 new ones. These are the War Dog Stalkers. So these have the Chain Cannon, so a nice bit of anti-infantry punch there. And one of them has the Blessing of 1,000 Poxes, making him Nurgle. This allows 6s to hit with melee auto wound, and then if he kills enough models, it applies to shooting as well. So that's cool. Both of those also have Havoc pods, so little baby versions of the missile pods. That makes the army 2,000 points on my chaotic, melty-faced schnoz, because if you've seen the Abominant model, which Fletcher has very, very nicely painted up, he has no face because it is melted off with the sheer power that has been contained within his heretic power core, and it's a horrible time for everyone, including himself, because now he has no face.
Today's mission is Vital Ground, a Strike Force mission from the Tempest of War mission pack. Players must randomly generate a deployment zone and mission rule using the Tempest of War card pack. Players then alternate placing 5 objective markers onto the battlefield, with 1 objective each placed in their deployment zone and the remaining objectives placed in no man's land. The primary objective is Vital Ground, a progressive mission where players score victory points for each of the following conditions they achieve at the end of each of their command phases. 3 victory points for holding the 1 objective in their deployment zone, 4 victory points for controlling 1 or more objectives in no man's land, 5 victory points if they control the objective in their opponent's deployment zone. These are cumulative and cannot be scored in the first battle round. At the end of each battle round, players also score 1 victory point for each enemy unit that was destroyed during that round, to a maximum of 3 victory points. At the start of each player's command phase, they must generate up to 3 secondary mission cards. At the end of their turn, they may discard any of their active secondary mission cards if they wish to.
Behold my tiny army, which is ironically not tiny.
I mean, it's tiny. It's tiny in its amount,
quantity,
in its bulk.
They are bulky.
Yes, chunky boys.
Much like my card accessibility and stuff.
You're very prepared for this game.
I generally try to be. It's really annoying because the cards that came in the box don't come with the Harbinger of Dread abilities, so I have to actually refer to my Codex, which is very frustrating for me.
Unbelievable.
I know, shocking behavior. So today, we are playing, you guys have seen the mission pop up. It is, of course, a Tempest of War.
Of course it's Tempest of War. Why would you play any other way?
Hashtag best way to play. Fight me. But don't fight me, that's a bit rude. So, shall we roll off to see who gets first turn?
Let's begin.
It's getting a bit weird
The first battle commences.
A 3. Oh. We are evenly matched, it seems.
It's because the ruinous powers
New
flow
dice.
through me. No, I can use the same dice, damn it.
Oh! Okay, very well.
Please.
Higher!
It's a 4!
Okay. Oh, that's disappointing. Right, you have the first turn.
I do have the first turn. I'm gonna get all raveny up in your business.
Raven. Oh, okay. I also have birds.
You do. Maybe they can be friends.
Maybe. I need to name them. Beginning of the battle round, before you draw your cards, it is time to explain the Harbingers of Dread. So this is the Chaos Knight pure rule. If every model in my army is from the same household, blah, 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 as you would expect from 9th edition codexes. Effectively, you get everything in your army gets a 12-inch sort of aura, but it's not a technical aura, so it can't be turned off or anything like that by certain abilities or increased or whatever, of various stacking buffs. In battle round 1, it's -1 to leadership and combat attrition. Now, the combat attrition and leadership against Ravenwing and Inner Circle is pretty much moot, but it can be useful for various abilities that I have which work off your leadership.
Indeed.
So that's nice. Please.
Well, I'm going to draw my cards. Ready? My first card is Defend Stronghold. It can't be achieved in the first battle round, so I must choose another one.
Pop it back in your deck.
Goodbye. My next one is Attempting Target. So you can choose a objective marker in No Man's Land.
In No Man's Land?
Yes.
This one that's in the ship.
Very good.
It's right here.
It's not very tempting.
You sure?
Yes. No retreat, no surrender. Can't fail, morale test, can't fall back, and can't move off an objective. That's kind of annoying, but...
Yeah, because you got an objective over there with a bunch of stuff in. Well, to be fair, it's only the Vengeance.
Just the one guy. That's okay.
Yeah. So he can still move to draw line of sight to stuff.
And I've got Investigate Site. So I must investigate a site. Wholly within 6 of the centre of the battlefield. That's difficult because there's a massive ship there.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Do you want to use a CP on new orders to get rid of one of those?
Well, I kind of want to get rid of all of them, really. I'm going to get rid of Investigate Site because that is... I'm going to get rid of my Tempting Target because it's not tempting, Chef.
Okay,
it's not tempting. That can go away. Instead, I've got Extend Battle Lines.
Okay.
Fine.
That's not so bad.
It's okay, I suppose.
I mean, you're going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
You'll have to get closer. Oh, well, it is your movement phase, but I forgot about my Mirror of Fates. So this is one of my upgrades on my despoiler over here.
Sounds like Harlequins.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Yes. Yes. Imagine like a Harlequin knight.
Yeah, just flopping around.
Flipping and flopping.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So effectively, whenever my opponent spends a CP on a 5-up, I can restore it. And you've just spent a CP, I'll have that CP. Zinch has favored me this day.
Good grief.
You may now do your movement.
Thank you so much.
I'll be quiet.
I'm going to move my bikes. My captain is moving this way. They're doing some kind of clever maneuver here. Off we go. Chaplain and Apothecary next. My Chaplain did get both his listenings off, and we have Exhortation of Rage for the +1 to wound in melee, and we also have Mantra of Strength because he is a beefcake. First Thunder Strike will strike you in your bits. Typhoon! I fool you! Land Speed of Vengeance. Okay, so I should mention all of these vehicles are advancing because it's Ravenwing, and I want my 4-up invulnerable safe. Thank you very much. Another Thunderstrike. Aye. Last Thunderstrike. I did roll a 6 for the advance in this one because they don't have the turbo boost, but it does mean I can jump onto that objective. The Dark Talon will fly up here. Why? Because it's cool. That's why. And it also looks like it's actually airborne, which is a rarity. So, Warp Lightning Storms. Ah! I mean, it feels appropriate. It's probably the Abominant that's causing
It's just
them.
him. Yeah, it's his fault.
Maybe his birds.
He did, yeah.
So we need to roll for each of our units that are within 3 inches of these objective markers, and on a 6 they take a mortal wound.
On a 1 they take a mortal wound.
On a 1 they take a mortal wound. That's exactly what I said. So this one over here. Oh, I thought it was a 1 then.
He's close.
It's a 2. The one with my speeders over there. Damn it.
Okay.
So they all take a mortal wound?
No, you roll for each unit individually.
Okay. So that would be on my big speeder.
Sure.
On my Vengeance. No. Is that... Oh, and then my Vengeance at the back over there.
Goodbye.
Excuse me.
No.
No.
Okay.
So I have taken a mortal wound. I have been struck by lightning.
Maybe I'll...
Struck, you might say.
Okay, maybe. Insert music here, people at home, because we can't use that music.
Yeah.
That's not...
Thunderstruck is not licensed music,
It's not.
unfortunately.
I've got, for my stalkers, this one here, he's fine. And this one here, he's also fine.
Okay.
The Abominant is just out of range.
Of course he is. It's like he planned it all along. We go from Warp Lightning to the Thunderstrike.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun? So we're going to start off with the one in the middle there, and it is going to fire into your... What was that
These
one
are
called again?
stalkers.
Stalkers.
Yeah.
Your stalker.
Stalkers.
Yes.
I'm sure someone will be like, you can't say it properly. I know.
Stalk like the bird, right?
I'm not going to go for your abominant because A, it's a new model,
It's throwing dice at me!
and B, it's pretty much indestructible. I'm just going to ignore it for the time being.
For the time being. You're not here, la la la.
Yeah. So we're going to start off with some Tracer Twin Icarus rocket pods. It's 2d3 shots.
Sure. Well.
The opening salvo is meaty.
And mighty.
Yes. I'm hitting on 4s.
Yes,
I have
'cause you
advanced because I want to protect myself before I wreck myself.
And-
well, that's unfortunate.
Fine.
Never
Okay.
mind.
Strength 7?
These, I believe, yes. So 4s.
4th.
Just a single wound, -1. And then
Single wound. Goes through very well.
Talking of -1, we should also mention this is the first time that the Space Marines ignore the minus. Well, we reduce AP by 1.
That.
What a pleasant surprise!
That.
Next up, we have the Thunderstrike Las Talon.
Okay.
No, we don't. And then we have the Storm Fury Missile.
Good.
No, we don't.
Excellent. Is that?
Oh no, I'm ballistic skill 2.
Yeah, you are being
Idiot.
Yeah, so that one does hit.
So that one did hit.
Did you roll a 1 and a 2? I didn't see on the last talons.
Pretty sure it's 1 and 2. Strike 10, so 3s. It is a wound.
Okay.
It's -3, baby.
5 up immovable save for my ion shield. Damn it. Your damage.
D6.
Ooh.
Oh, it flashed at me. It's like this. Oh, do you want some? No.
No. Can't have it.
Do I want to reroll that?
You can reroll damage against that one. You can't reroll damage against the big boy though.
No, I can't. I am going to reroll.
Okay. So that does put me down to 9 wounds. 9 wounds, but war dogs only have 12, except I'm House Herpatrax, which means I get more than you.
Herpaderps. I'm going to Thunderstrike you again.
Okay.
Right in the dogs. So some more Tracer Fire. Okay,
3 shots this time.
it's fine. 3s. I do hit you twice.
Okay.
4s. I do wound you twice. -1. No.
I save 1. 1 goes through. Damage 2, so I'm down to 7.
The Las Talon. Oh,
Oh dear.
oh my.
Okay.
3s. Oh my.
Right. Come on now. They both go through.
Oh!
I forgot what the damage. I think it's D6. I think it's D6.
I think it's D6. That means it's 2d6.
Yes.
Should we presume it's 2d6 or shall I actually find out? In the Tome of Power. Land speeders, storm speeders, it is d6.
Okay. I'm dead.
I blew him up.
Yeah. Does he go boom? Goodbye. Does he go boom? He doesn't go boom.
Oh man!
That's fortunate.
Right, you have to blow some stuff up, please. Typhoon next. Lots of weather patterns happening here.
It's like a storm has come. We've got a tempest.
Yeah.
I've got a power called Winds of the Warp.
Yeah.
And there's another one called Spite Squall.
Yeah.
Which is a type of weather.
Typhoons, thunder strikes.
Warp lightning storms.
Yes.
It's a theme.
Yes. Drizzle over here. Because my Black Knights aren't doing anything this turn.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Eldrad. He was here for some reason. No, he's not here.
So, land speeder
observing.
typhoons. We are doing targeting guidance onto your big knight over there.
I am going to Diabolical Bulwark, which is another name, new name, a chaosy, spiky name for rotate iron shields.
Very
But
good.
it now costs 2 CP for a big knight, so pricey.
Still kind of worth though. I
But a
think.
4 up invuln.
It's pretty good. So we'll start off with my Typhoon missile launchers. I'm doing the crack version. Okay, 4 hits.
Fine.
So my +1.
Yeah.
And then we'll be wounding you on half-balls. Just the 1.
Okay.
Scallywag.
A 4 up invulnerable save. Huzzah.
Oh, you. We'll do, so one of them's in melter range. So I'll do the 2 rearward ones first.
Okay.
With
Tracer melter.
multi-melters.
No. Please no.
Well, that's the hits.
Please
Can I do the
not
same
again. Okay.
I mean,
4 ups.
yes.
Oh, double mark for life there.
Oh, it's very stylish.
That's gonna be a bad time for them.
Oh, yes. And then the last multi-melter, just the 1 hit. Can I wound you? Yes.
A 4 up invulnerable save.
Okay.
You can have
it. Does finally go through. D6 is 4.
Plus-
It's respectable.
plus
plus 2
plus-
is 6.
So that puts me down to 22 wounds remaining because I have +4 wounds for being House Herpaderp.
Typhoon next. No, not Vengeance. Vengeance of Weather. So I'm going to use Weapons of the Dark Age for 2 command points to increase my plasma by 1.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm going to do through those CP there, Beard.
Yes, a very expensive army, this one. Yeah. Still getting the +1 to hit from targeting guidance. Yep. So starting with some Tracer heavy bolters for good measure. I hit you twice.
Okay.
I wound you once. Consider yourself traced.
1 wound, 1 save.
Okay. And now we're going to do my Plasma Storm Battery. Is that what it's called? Plasma Storm Battery.
Storm.
2d3. More storms.
More fun.
4.
Okay.
That's all right.
That's yeah.
3s. Okay.
A mortal wound to yourself.
I'm fine with it.
But 3 hits.
3 hits.
3's
Where do you want
2
3s? It is 2 wounds. Okay. It's mine's 4.
A 4 up invulnerable save. I save 1.
4 damage.
Flat 4 damage.
Just straight in the mush.
My mush.
Yeah, have some of that. My last Thunder Strike. Now, Tracer Rockets.
Okay.
4. That's fine. This is hitting on 2s now because of the targeted guidance.
Yes.
4 hits.
Didn't need it.
Can I wound you? Once.
1 wound.
Because it's strength 7.
Strength 7.
And you're a chonky boy.
I'm fine.
Good grief. The Thunderstrike Les Talon. 2 hits.
Okay.
Can I wound you? Once.
4 up invulnerable save. Yeah.
Then the missile. Yes.
Does hit.
Can I wound you? Yes.
Strength. Oh, strength 10, isn't it?
10,
yeah,
yeah.
It's like a hunter killer, isn't it?
Chonky boy.
As am I.
You're making some saves there, Chef. Oh boy.
Here.
The last shootings. Actually, the last part of the turn. My Dark Talon is going to fire into your knight. I was hoping that this would be
The killing blow.
The killing blow, but sadly not.
No.
Some Tracer fire for you first with my
Hurricane blotters.
Hurricane Bolter. More weather-related things. I do hit you all those times because of the +1.
Oh, he didn't advance.
No,
Did he?
He's just a flyboy.
Cool.
And I wound you 1 time.
Toughness 8. You're a bolter.
I don't wound you at all.
But I'm traced.
The Rift Cannon, D3 shots.
Yes.
Oh, it is a big 3.
Okay, okay.
Now I forget how this gun works. When I wound. Okay, so I need to hit you first. 2s. Oh, you stupid gun! Don't even wound! God, okay then. I've been iron bulwarked.
Yes.
That was a big old bounce.
That was a big bounce there.
Stupid Talon. I was expecting to get 6 wounds.
Yeah, because then that would have put him onto... Well, no, incidentally, that wouldn't have put him on his mid-bracket.
I know, I was still expecting to get 6 wounds.
It would have been nice.
Damn it! Well, yes, everything bounced off quite a lot. I am going to discard Investigate Sites because I don't want any part of it.
I understand.
I've got 5 points for Extend Battle Lines because I'm holding my rear objective and holding ones in No Man's Lands. No Retreat, No Surrender is ongoing, but I'm more than likely to get that.
It's impossible for me to stop it because because you're immune to morale.
Yes.
Because of Inner Circle.
Yes.
Well, no, actually, these guys weirdly could fail morale. The land speeders,
Maybe.
because of my minuses to your leadership.
Because they're spooky.
Yeah, but it's very unlikely, is the point. So yeah, you're probably going to get points for that. And you picked up a point for killing a stalker.
I did kill a pup. Yes, I was hoping to kill a bit more.
Yes.
But here we are.
It's now time to unleash the hounds. Command phase time. There's nothing really to do other than my cards. The card, the first, grind them down.
Right.
Okay, so if I kill 2, I mean, I still need to kill 2 units.
And pretty much everything has a 4-up invulnerable save.
Yes.
I'm a speedy boy.
And that is only achieved at the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
So not an ideal one, but okay.
If I concede, you can't score it anyway. So ha!
Sure.
Yes.
Investigate the site. You know what, actually? That's not...
That's hilarious, like a curious war dog. Oh,
yeah, because 1 unit from your army can start to perform this action at the end of your movement phase, wholly within 6 of the center.
He looks like quite a curious war dog. I mean,
yeah, not good.
never I've seen one.
Bring it down.
Right.
So which model has the highest number of wounds in your army?
It's a secret.
You must tell
Because
me.
I don't actually know.
I presume it's the flyer?
Maybe?
We'll find out.
I'll find out in a second.
Okay. It is indeed the plane.
It is.
Yes.
The darkest talon in town.
Yes. I'm going to discard Investigate Sight. I can do it. It's just any unit, but I can't quite get wholly within 6 with one of my pups to do so. So I'm going to spend a CP on New Orders to instead draw Raise a Banner.
Oh.
So when the secondary mission is generated, if there are no infantry units or units with OBSEC, then I do a new one. But incidentally, I can do it. So I need to do this on an objective that is that I would control at the end of my movement phase in no man's land.
I do like the idea of a disgusting chaos banner just like coming out the ground.
Right.
And the warder being like,
there's the banners coming up. So incidentally, I can do that one, so that works quite nicely. Okay, an interesting one, nothing else to do in the command phase. Let's do some movement. Let us start with the carnivores. The one with the mark of corn is going to effectively step forward to here, to go chop, chop, chop. And then the one that doesn't have the mark of corn is going to go over to here and raise a banner.
yes.
He's quite upset that there's no way for him to chop stuff, but if he successfully raises a banner,
He can chop that down.
he'll get a treat.
Oh.
Snackies?
Yes. Bom, 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 bom. Charging might be difficult, but I can charge him round maybe. Yeah. The Stalker here, the one with the blessing of 1,000 poxes, jumping over the barricade. Get your gun out of the smoke. The Abominant is going to just step forwards here to park himself into the dents. It is slightly over 2 inches, so I can't walk over it. And because knights are now slightly slower, they don't get the ability. I wouldn't be able to get over it without advancing. And I don't want to do that. I want to show off his guns. The Huntsman now, the Rabbit Hound, is going to step up to here. The second one is just going to pull up to here. And the third and final one is going to march up to here. That is my movement phase done because it's a knight's army. It is the start of the psychic phase. So it is time for the Warp Lightning Storm.
Yes.
On this carnivore, which is raising the banner. He's fine.
Yes.
The Abominant is just out of range. So is your aircraft. I've then got 4 over here within range. So the Stalker at the front there, he takes a mortal wound. Then we've got Warhound. Warhound? Yes, that's what I'm calling them now. He takes a mortal wound. And then the Rabbit Hound is fine. Okay.
Fine. Of course he is.
So I'll mark those up in a moment.
My 2 Thunderstrikes, this one here is fine. The other one is fine. And then we've got the Vengeance over there is fine. And the other one does take another wound.
The Thunderstrike?
It's like, maybe it's one of the little aerials is acting like a lightning rod.
And then you've got your Vengeance over in that corner.
Yes.
Oh, it was close. It was close. Okay, and now some actual psychic. We're going to go to my Knight Abominant. He's going to cast Spite Squall on this unit of Typhoons here. Now, Spite Squall is a really cool power. 1 enemy unit within 18. You can't overwatch your set to defend. That's the main part of it. In addition, I would keep a tally for that unit. I add 1 to it each time a model is destroyed. And then at the end of each phase, whilst Spite Squall is in effect, for each model that's destroyed on a 5-up, you take a mortal wound. Now, obviously, that's not so useful here, but I don't like the Overwatch.
I understand.
Unfortunately, it doesn't go off,
Okay.
so that's disappointing.
It was a nice explanation for everyone at home, so that's good.
But now it's Winds of the Warp.
Windy.
Winds of the Warp. It does go off. It gives himself a 5-up shrug.
Right.
Unfortunately, I didn't cast it on an 8 or more, which would have given all of the war dogs near him a 6-up shrug.
That is not unfortunate for me.
But he is beefier.
Yeah.
Right, it is the shooting phase. I'm going to do something cool and new.
Okay.
I'm going to use Tormented Wrath.
That's a cool name.
So use the stratagem in my shooting phase, select an enemy unit from your opponent's army, and until the end of the phase, every war dog model in my army gets exploding 6s against that target. It's going to go on your plane.
Is it?
Yes.
Very good. Well, I'm gonna do a barrel roll, aka high speed focus. So I have a 4-up invulnerable save.
I understand.
The Whirling Dervish.
Ah, yes. Now I could use another CP here for Skies of Fire to give one of my war dogs +1 to hit against aircraft, but it's fine.
We want new strats.
I want to
show us new strats, chef.
Cool stuff. We're going to kick off with the Rabbit Hound. Okay.
Oh, and for anyone that isn't a long-time viewer, the Rabbit Hound isn't a new unit. This is just a very beloved war dog for us.
So he is a war dog huntsman. He has a demon breath spear, which is now, so it's a thermal spear, but it's always heavy 2 now, rather than assault D3.
Which makes sense, he's got 2 barrels.
And it's strength 9. So that's nice.
Nice.
So he's going to fire that into the plane. He is not quite within half range for the +2. Okay. But then he's going to fire his Demon's Breath Melter Gun into the Thunderstrike, which is in front of me. Shall I tell you what Demon's Breath Melter Gun does? It's a melter gun.
Oh.
Why does it have an extra name?
Because it's a cool name.
It's spiky. That's chaos for you. So we're gonna fire. Let's do that into the Thunderstrike.
Okay.
Let's just start with that.
Okay.
It's a hit.
Very nice.
Are you toughness 7? Yes, you must be. You're not toughness 8. That's impossible.
No.
It's a melter gun.
Can I invulnerable save? No.
It's D6 damage.
Okay.
The Rabbit Hound. The Rabbit Hound. The Rabbit Hound.
Very good.
2 shots into your aircraft.
Yes.
Double 6. Come on now. Oh, I missed with both.
Double miss.
That's disappointing. Very well. The rest of the Rabbit Hound's pack firing into the Dark Talon. Their melter guns are out of range of stuff, so fine. The first one, here's Thermal Demon's Breath Spear.
Assaulted by dice again.
Yes. The next one.
Because I'm doing this.
Okay, well that's 3 hits there though because of the Tormented Wrath.
Ow!
That's nice.
That's very nice.
Freeze to wound here.
Hoo!
Your 4 up invulnerable saves.
Easy.
None of these are in half range, so it doesn't matter in terms of extra damage. 2 go through. The D6 damage. He's got 11 wounds.
Right? Yes, he's got 5. No, these have 10.
This guy.
Oh, into him? Oh, I'm going to re-roll one of those.
Yes. Okay. D6 damage. Okay.
Mega! Demon's Breath!
Okay, fine. We'll do the Stalker now. Everything is going to fire into the plane.
Nice.
We're going to fire my Havoc multi-launcher first.
Havoc multi-launcher?
It's 3 shots.
Okay.
It's 3 shots. It's, 2 extra hits there. I mean, it's only, it's AP 0 and damage 1, so, you know, don't be too afraid. Yep. No wounds. Very good.
Okay.
The Chain Cannon. So this is 12 shots.
Yes.
At strength 6.
Yes.
-2.
Yes.
And damage 1.
Yes.
Come on now.
12 shots.
12 shots.
Into the sky.
Pap out. Right, incidentally, no 6s there and a heckin' lot of free.
A heckin' lot.
Heckin' lot.
Yeah.
Very well.
It's a heckin' good boy, this one.
Forced to wound.
Yes. Right.
Now, shall I tell you what's really annoying? I've not rolled a single 1 to wound, which is part of the reason why I gave him the Helm of Dog's relic to give a 6-inch aura of reroll 1s to wound.
It's a fancy fashion accessory, if nothing less.
So that is 2 wounds at -2.
Minus 1.
Well, -1, but you're 4 up in that anyway. Okay, it's damage 1. Right.
9 wounds left.
Okay.
The Warning Dervish!
My hand has been forced. The Night Abominant now, let's show off this boy, is going to fire everything into your plane.
His big new gun?
His big new gun.
What's it called?
It's the Volkite Combuster.
Ah.
And also his Diabolus Heavy Stubber.
Okay.
Now that is a different heavy stubber. That one's different. It is strength 5 and it's heavy 4.
Okay.
So it's
a bit better than it was
It's
before.
an extra shot and an extra strength. So that's right. We'll start with that. Tracer, you see.
Trace, man.
Okay, he doesn't get the exploding 6s because he's not a war dog.
No. Maybe he was once.
But now he's been elevated. Yes. But you are now traced. There was no wounds there. Now you have been traced. And now the Volkite Combuster. So it's heavy 6, strength 10, -1, meh. Damage 3, but because it's Volkite, 6s to wound, do 3 additional mortal wounds.
That's nice. That's big Volkite. That's big boy Volkite, that is.
Well, I do hit you 4 times. It's strength 10. Strength 10.
I think 10. That's unfortunate.
Okay, so that's 3 mortal wounds
three
and
more
2
wounds,
wounds.
2 wounds. So AP 1, so AP 0.
Yeah, 3 up saves. Okay, but he has taken 3 mortal wounds.
He has. I've been Volkited.
Oh, I really want him to die.
You cannot combust me. I am a plane of the Dark Angels.
A single Diabolus Heavy Stubber from this war dog into the plane.
The pilot's just like, oh, what is happening?
Shoot
something on the ground.
now. Well, but bring it down. It's 1 wound, no AP.
He can only flip, flop, and zip zap so much.
Well,
What did you just do?
just 1 wound.
1 wound.
AP 0, damage 1.
I will never be beaten. Top Gun.
I can't believe I fired an entire army at this plane and I've only done 5 wounds, but fine.
That's okay, I don't mind.
The despoiler now, everything hit him, and then that is my shooting phase done.
Okay.
Despoiler your plane. Diabolus heavy stubber. Nope. The Havoc missile pods.
Not even traced.
4 shots.
Okay, well the pod is facing towards the plane, so that will probably help.
1 hit.
Okay.
Ooh. Strength 5. Goodbye.
Oh, hello.
It is a wound. -1, so don't matter. It is 2 damage.
You do.
Okay.
Okay,
And
he's
now
down to 4 wounds.
the Demon's Breath thermal cannon.
Is it just a thermal cannon?
No.
Oh.
So it's heavy 2d3 now, which is nice.
That's nice.
Strength 9, -4, d6 plus 2 damage all the time. d6 plus 4 in half range. I'm not in half range. Here we go. 2d3 shots. Oh, it's the big 6.
Okay.
Good.
Well, you're gonna miss 3 times.
I miss 3 times.
You're a
Freeze to
wizard.
wound.
You're gonna wound no times.
I wound you 3 times.
Damn it.
You're 4 of invulnerable save.
Okay.
Each one is d6 plus 2 damage.
The whirling dervish. Don't fail me now.
Oh,
You failed me. Oh, only
the
once. Oh, but it's d6 plus 2. I don't
He
have
used
any
a reroll.
rerolls.
Oh no, it's d6 plus 2, man.
Give it to me.
He's dead.
Damn it.
8 damage. Does he explode? It doesn't matter. He's not going to hit anything. Now,
Of course it matters.
okay, I understand.
No.
He implodes. Now, because
The rift
I
had
have
malfunctioned.
because I have killed a unit with a wounds characteristic of X amount, I add that to my tally. So that now makes his tally 11.
Oh.
At the end of the phase, his offering will be deemed worthy to the Chaos Gods. Zinch in his case. Goodbye.
Kaboom.
And that means he now gets his favored ability for the rest of the game.
What is it?
His favored ability is once per battle round, I can turn a hit, wound, or saving throw into a 6. So
nice.
he's a Harlequin.
Okay.
That is the end of my shooting phase. I finally killed it. It did take the entire thing, but that's
Did
fine.
it?
It's now time to go chop chop. Right, it's charge phase time. The Stalker into the Thunderstrike.
Right. Yeah.
Yes,
Keen bean.
he's the keenest of beans.
Who let the dogs out?
Me.
You did.
The Carnivore into the Typhoons. Are you going to Overwatch?
No.
You sure?
I've got just enough command points to interrupt and do a bop and a bop and a run.
Oh, I see a bop and a run.
Oh, the old bop and run, yes.
Oh, the old bop and run.
The Dark Angel's tactics.
Clever. Well, I make the charge on an 8.
Yes.
Will that be enough because there's a barricade in the way for 6 inches to get up? No, I needed higher than that. That's fine. Never mind. He can reroll charges, but there's no point. So in he goes.
Oh, woof.
It's Carnivore time.
Let's go.
So bit of a pickle because I know you can interrupt and swift strike, but that is a bit more scary to fall back and shoot than a Thunderstrike.
Yes.
So I don't want it.
Understand.
And obviously he's got the Mark of Khorne.
Of course he's
gonna
gonna
start.
do it first.
So, as a Carnivore, he has 5 attacks. As Iconoclast, he gets an extra attack on the charge.
Ooh.
I'm going to use my Slaughter Claw, which is times 2, -3, -4 because Iconoclast, back down to -3 because of you're a Space Marine, and D3 plus 3 damage.
Yes.
And Weapon Skill 2 big,
Okay.
which means, of course, I roll 2 ones.
Incredible.
I think I'm...
You surprised yourself there.
Okay.
The Pals of Chaos have overtaken.
3 wounds go through, 6 up saves.
My armor of contempt.
Oh, you do save
Oh,
one?
I do save one.
So the first one doesn't kill one, unfortunately. So only one is slain very well,
Slaughter clawed.
but he has been ripped apart. Now, incidentally, that does mean because you have more than 5 wounds, I put that on my tally. At the end of the phase, he gets exploding 6s to hit in combat for the rest of the game.
was a worthy offering for the Chaos God.
He literally picked him up and just went, Khorne! If you can hear me!
I'm going to do the boop, snoot, and scoot maneuver.
That's the best name for
It's
ever.
paragraph 3, appendix 2 in the Codex Dark Angels.
Nice.
So I'm going to hit you with my 2 attacks with my Thunderstrike over there first of all. I do hit you once.
Okay, that's nice.
Am I going to wound you now?
Oh, he does wound you.
Bam! Yes.
You booped my snoot.
And now, because I've successfully booped the snoot, I'm going to... What?
It makes me very happy.
Yes. He's going to scoot. You know what? He's actually just going to scoot up here. Scoot.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Okay. Well, then I will consolidate with which one's this one? This is the Nurgle one. This is Marauder.
Oh.
This is a little reference for those of you at home. He will consolidate into the Thunderstrike. I can't attack him because I didn't charge him, although with that roll I probably could have tried.
I'm gonna hit you.
But you could hit me.
Ready? 3 hits. Nope, 1 hit.
Just one.
1 wound. Yep.
You're gonna boot my snoot again. My poor little snoot.
Double boot.
Last thing to do. My typhoons over there are going to give you another good booping. I'm gonna do 4 wounds here. I have hit you 4 times. Ready?
K-up! No.
Nope.
Okay, very good.
They're not Primaris, I guess.
That is the end of the fight phase.
Very good.
Yeah, not too bad. Now, in the interest of showing off some cool stuff, I'm going to use Warping Presence.
Warping Presence?
Yes, it's a House Herpetrax stratagem. To stay too long in the presence of the Knights of House Herpetrax is to invite an agonizing death.
I was expecting like some kind of like ethereal gift.
No,
No.
you don't want it. No. At the end of the fight phase, 1 House Herpetrax model from my army, that one over there. I roll a d6 for each enemy unit within 6 inches of them. On a 2+, you take a mortal wound, but on a 6, you take d3.
Good grief.
So that's going to hit a bunch of stuff.
It is.
Yeah, so let me calculate what I'm going to hit, and then we'll roll for it. Measured it up. The Black Knights, the Captain, and of course the Thunderstrike that I'm fighting.
Yes.
The Black Knights. Oh, it's the big D3.
Why?
I mean, you're going to bring one back because you've got an apothecary.
Yeah, but still, it's not very nice.
It's only the one.
Oh. Can I shrug?
Okay, so don't mark it because you're going to heal him. Oh! The Captain. 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
He's not in apothecary.
He's not shruggable.
And then the Thunderstrike. It's a mortal wound.
Okay.
I mean, like, it's kind of cool. Yeah. You can imagine that on a big knight that's really in the middle of the battlefield, just going. So that's quite nasty. So that is the end of the fight phase, and thus the start of the morale phase. You do have a morale check to do for these typhoons because they're not in a circle, I believe.
No.
No, and because your leadership is 7 and you're within 12 inches of my aura of dread, it's -1.
Dreadful.
That would have been bad times for you.
You know what I was going to do? I was going to be like, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
They're fine. They're brave. They're Astartes. And now they're like, look at my fancy new power armor.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Okay.
Yes. Did you get any points?
I did, yes. So I got 5 points for Bring It Down.
Nice.
Which is nice,
brought it
as well
down.
as a point for killing it. Yes. And I have also raised a banner with this carnivore over here.
You have.
Because that's completed at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I also got 5 points.
Yes.
For no retreat, no surrender.
Yes.
I didn't retreat and I didn't surrender.
You technically did retreat. You used Swiss Strike to fall back.
I did.
You did. But also it meant that he's now free to shoot.
Pants.
So
Well, I'll just keep it, fella.
you can keep that, yeah.
I've got no command points left to do that again anyway. So
It matters not. Okay, cool. So that is that. I've got Grind Them Down still in play. I've only killed 1 unit, so if you kill one of my pups...
I'm very surprised. At the end of battle round 1,
We've still
only
got
killed
all this
1
left.
unit each.
Yeah, I know,
That's fine.
Okay, cool. So that is the end of the battle round. We'll be back in your turn too.
Battle round 2, baby. Here we are.
My goodness.
My goodness. I have gained a command point.
Okay, very good.
Isn't that nice?
That's nice for you.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
I am in Tactical Doctrine because I want higher accuracy with my firepower, you see.
I understand.
And it's time for me to draw my cards.
Okay.
So I already have no retreat, no surrender, which is kind of a hindrance, really, because I want to move, but here we are. The other cards, though. Secure no man's land. I have to control 2 or more objectives in no man's land. That should be okay.
Potentially.
Should be. My other one is raise banner. So you've raised a banner, now I must raise a banner in return. You have a despicable chaos
Do you
banner.
have any OBSEC units though?
No.
Then you've got to get rid of it. Because you can't do it with OBSEC, or you've got to do it with infantry or OBSEC.
I have to discard it and do
So
another one.
you put that back in your deck now.
Get out of here. Hop! Battlefield supremacy.
Oh, well, this works much better for you, given
Yes.
that you can achieve that one.
It's good, isn't it?
Not for me.
Yes, okay, well that's fun. I've got some work to do because of the knights. So, let's see how we do.
Look, I'm surprised that we've only managed to kill a unit each so far.
It's a bit weird,
It's a bit
isn't it?
odd.
It's a little bit weird, but hopefully there'll be plenty of death coming soon.
Okay.
First things first, I'm just going to have a little bit of a shuffle here with this Vengeance, still on the objective for no retreat, no surrender, but also so he can get line of sight.
All right.
Moving my Black Knights up now, they're full 14, to meet the captain at the helm, who is thinking about fighting a giant knight from hell, but haven't decided just yet. Chaplain next. I got off Mantra of Strength, but failed to get off Exaltation of Rage, which is sad. I am going to also move up with my Apothecary, just moving normally so he can shoot. He just tucked in over there.
Yeah. Now I forgot to do something.
You idiot.
Yes. I forgot to decide which of my Harbingers of Dread abilities would be active. Yes, the Take Measure of Doom! So I can pick from Despair, Doom, or Darkness.
Why not take all three?
Well, in some armies you could potentially do so, but there's a lot of hoops to jump through. So I can add 3 inches to my Dread range in Doom. Meh. I could do Creeping Dismay, which is whilst you're within Dread range, which is 12. You're -3 to all of your aura and any abilities you use in your command phase, which is quite nice. Or I could go for Geist Storm. So whilst an enemy unit is within Dread range of this model, each time you are selected to shoot or charge, you must take a Dread test. If it's passed, you proceed as normal. If it's failed, you have to shoot the closest enemy unit, or you could, if you wanted to charge, you halve your charge roll. I'm going to go for Geist Storm.
Okay.
Because that sounds cool.
So you roll against my leadership?
No, so basically whenever a unit that is within 12 inches of any of my knights wants to shoot, you need to roll 2d6. This is a Dread test.
Yes.
If you roll equal or under your leadership, you're all good. Remember, whilst you're within 12, you're -1 leadership.
Yes.
If you beat it, you have to you fail the Dread test. So if you fail the Dread test, you have to shoot the closest knight.
My goodness.
Yes.
The shooting phase cometh.
Okay.
Yes. My Vengeance back.
Are we forgetting the psychic phase?
Oh yes.
Oh yes,
Stuff
psychic
explodes.
phase.
Yeah.
We'll do that quickly.
The phase of lightning. The lightning round.
Hey! Okay, well let's just do my knights quickly over here. This carnivore by the objective, he is fine. My stalker over by the objective here.
Yes.
He's fine. The already wounded war dog
Yay!
continues to get wounded. The one next to him is fine, and then the rabbit hound himself is also fine. Okay, very good.
And then
So
this
I've
one
got
down here needs
my land speeder, storm speeder. He's fine. I've got my vengeance over there in the corner. He's fine. The land speeder storm next to it. That's fine. And then finally my vengeance at the back. They're all fine.
I've hurt myself with my own zip zaps.
Oh, did you do the fella?
Yeah, I did him. He's not within range. No.
Lovely. Well, shall I do some shooting now?
Yeah.
Right. My land speeder vengeance that just ducked out the way of the lightning. He's going to fire into the rabbit hound himself.
Not my hound.
Tracer heavy bolter. Yes. I hit you all the times. Tracer heavy bolter. I wound you 1 time.
1 time. You're
One
not in
time.
Devastator Doctrine anymore, you say? Okay.
Tactical.
Okay, well, I still take 2 damage.
Okay. And then
Very
we've got
well.
2d3 on the plasma storm battery. I am overcharging. Oh, of course, 2 shots. What a stupid unit this is. A stupid unit. I've taken a mortal wound. I've hit you though. And I have wounded you.
You have.
-4.
You've wounded the rabbit hound. You have.
Ouch!
Is that 3 damage?
3 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. Land speeder storm.
Mm.
Speeder. I'm going to shoot you right in the mush.
Sure.
Right in the maw.
Ow.
And when I kill it with my missiles and my las talon, in celebration, I will let off all of my smaller rockets into your war dog's face.
Well, unfortunately, you'll have to do a Geist Storm Dread test first, because if you fail it, you can only target the closest eligible, which is what I currently am, so you won't even be able to declare those shots.
I understand. So I roll against my own.
So yeah, you roll 2d6,
Yes.
and then your leadership is -1 because you're within dread range, so whatever it'll be. But roll the 2d6. That's a fail, which means you can only shoot me. Now, you were going to do that anyway, but it means if you do somehow kill me, your rockets go, meh.
Yeah. Well,
So you just fire them into the air.
He's so scary, I must shoot him only
Point
in
blank.
the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. My missiles. I hit you twice.
Yeah, you're not degraded even with your -1 to hit in combat.
Yeah, the weapon skill, ballistic skill 2 is very nice.
It's
on
nice
this.
on them.
Wounding you. It is 2 wounds.
-2. 5 up in buns. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
2d6. Hup.
No. Oh, it's close.
8.
8.
8.
Got 3 wounds remaining there, bid.
The number of corn?
Yes.
Is he corn?
He's Nurgle.
Oh, idiot.
That one's corn.
Okay, well, Laz Talon.
Okay.
Laz Talon, for
only
good
one shot.
measure. He's marked for death. Laz Talon is 1 shot. Missile, 2 missiles, 1 Laz Talon, many rockets.
Okay.
That's how I remember.
Sure.
Hup! That's a failed wound. How many has he got left?
3.
Blah, blah. That's
He's got
fine.
1 CP.
That's fine. I'm not gonna
Marauder will
spend it.
live.
I'm not going to spend it. I'm going to bop him with my chaplain.
Bop.
The Black Knight cometh to say good night
Okay.
to you.
Well,
It's time to go to bed in your kennel of chaos.
okay. Who are you shooting
I
at?
thought you were going to tell me something.
Yeah, I am about to.
Okay.
Who are you shooting at?
So I was toying with going for Big Boy, Birdman, but because of all of the issues I have,
With his existence.
yes, I'm going to go for this rear war dog over here,
Okay.
so I can charge the rabid hound.
But are you? Because unfortunately, you're going to have to make a dread test.
Ah, stupid dread test.
It's -1 leadership, but you are next to a chaplain, so your
Okay.
leadership is going to be
9!
so 8 because of -1.
K up!
You do pass, which means you are allowed to choose who you shoot at. So you're fine.
It's very stressful, these dread tests.
So you're going to fire at this one here. This is Banshee.
Banshee. Banshee boy. Yeah, 3 of them can't see, so we'll fire at Big Boy.
Into Harbinger.
Yes!
Okay, very good. We get to show off some of his nonsense rules, and you're overcharging
Yeah, baby. Oh, pants alive.
because you can't re-roll against Harbinger.
It's fine.
You go over.
It's fine.
My man. Okay.
Right, we'll do the 6 into Mr.
Into
Mr.
Banshee.
Mr. Banshee.
All right.
All right, I can re-roll these.
Yes.
Re-roll these ones here.
Okay. No one dies.
Yeah, I should have done those individually. Really.
You should have done, but it's fine because no.
Sorry, everyone. I'm getting too hype.
Trays to wound. Strength 8. Trays to wound.
Die, scum! Oh, that's
Maybe.
not bad. That's not bad.
Maybe I will.
So that is 6.
6.
Minus 50.
Hi, Banshee. That's 10 wounds. Wow.
Good lord.
That's horrible.
And then we have 3 left. The Holy Trinity
Okay.
of the Dark Angels.
You can do these one at a time because you can't re-roll them.
Darkness versus more darkness.
Even more darkness.
Number 1. Oh,
Fine.
2 hits.
Both hit.
Number 2.
Is dead.
You're dead.
But
Number 3. Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty
One
good.
just explodes.
One dies.
into plasma bits. Hup. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. A 4-up invulnerable save as a result of the Veil of
Veil of Medrum Guard.
The Veil of Medrum Guard. Well, I saved 2 of them.
Pretty good.
Damage 2.
Damage DOS.
Well, the Winds of the Warp is in effect, and he has a 5-up shrug.
Blows him off himself.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
All right. He's down to 26 wounds remaining.
Okay. Well, that Veil of Medrum Guard is made by the Iron Warriors, so you know it's top quality merchandise.
Here.
No refunds though.
No.
My characters now
Yes.
are going to do a little bit of
Pitter-patter.
pitter-patter. The captain is going to attempt to fire into that back wall door again, but I have to do a dread test.
The Geist Storm.
He is very brave. He is a captain.
He is fine.
He's fine.
Because it's equal or under, you're okay.
Rapid fire, good times. He doesn't have the plasma.
No rerolls for you because
rerolls.
character.
The plasma. No, they're not
Bolter.
plasma. Plasma bolt.
Plasma, goodbye. Plasma Bolt is, oh!
Hey, hoopla!
I've done that on the damage 2 plasma weaponry though, but that's
Sadly not. The chaplain. The cheeky chaplain.
Dread test.
He
fails because of the
fails.
-1, so he
So
will
he
have to
can't
shoot
shoot anything because that's the
it is
closest one.
eligible.
Oh, okay.
So he's not eligible, so you would have to shoot into the Rabbit Hound.
Rabbit hound. Yes.
You are in rapid fire range.
I'm in rapid fire range.
Okay.
No rerolls here.
Once again.
Can I get you in the mush?
Nope.
No. And then finally, I have my apothecary. I will not be overcharging.
Okay.
I will attempt to fire into Big Boy.
You'll have to do a dread test,
The biggest boy.
which you pass, so you
Yes.
can. Are you going to overcharge?
Hell no. Thank you for the opportunity.
As you're welcome.
2 hits.
Okay.
Not a wound. Not one piece of woundings.
A singular wound.
We'll move on now to my typhoons.
Typhoon.
A stationary typhoon. The deadliest version of a typhoon.
Sure.
They're going to fire into the war dog I guess I don't have to do a dread test, do I? Do I?
If you're firing them all into it, so
Yeah.
there's no point. I'm going to use Diabolical Bulwark. It's only 1 CP on a War Dog.
Okay.
Gives them a 4 up in bump.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Could do with that.
trace you point blank with my missiles.
Oh, okay.
Missiles! I hit you once.
With the -1.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, my
was a 4.
brain melted there.
Here's my for death.
Okay, it's a 4 up invulnerable save. Didn't, okay.
We need it.
Well, not yet.
Multiple melters.
There's 4 melters.
2 hits.
Right.
3s. You son of a dog.
Yes.
Oh!
Fails. Okay.
Melter.
Damage.
Idiot.
You've not used a CP.
I don't have any.
Yeah, you do.
I've already. Oh no, I haven't because I was going to fall back.
You were
but I
going to
didn't
fall back, but you wanted to stay in combat for the thing. So
Listen, you. I want a 6. Hup!
I mean, it's
Well, it's better than a
50%
1. It is 4 damage.
It's 4
I guess.
damage. He's down to 9
We
wounds.
mustn't forget the 1-inch punch that does come with these typhoons.
It's scary.
Storm Speeder Thunderstrike. Kabah!
Yes.
Into your big knight.
Sovereign.
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 War.
Yeah.
Cheeky sover. Right.
Sovereign. I forgot to mention that this guy's name is also Abomination.
Well, that's also an abomination.
Oh,
6 shots
6 shots bit.
with my little missiles.
Little miss.
Well, they're relatively little. There's
I mean,
like 7.
All right.
Tuss.
Yes.
Yes. All the hits.
Yeah.
Look at all those hits.
He's not degraded.
5s and 6s to wound you. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
That's 3 wounds.
-1.
-1.
I save 2 of them, so 2 damage goes through.
2 damage.
I have 16 wounds remaining.
You certainly do. No, no, God, no, you were right. They're
last
the wrong
talon.
way around. The last talon's 2 shots. You see why this is confusing? Because there's 2 missiles on it and 1 barrel on the last talon.
It's a bit weird.
I should look in the book. rather than
Fortunately,
the
they were both wounding on 3s and doing d6 damage, so
Shame.
it doesn't matter. But, you know, we know for next time, everyone.
We do. Well, I'm going to start off with my las talon.
It
2
does make a
shots.
difference here.
Oh, you swine. Can I wound you? Yes.
Man.
It's a wound.
5 up invulnerable save.
Yes.
It's d6 damage, is it?
Yes.
I'm going to use my Mirror of Fates to turn that into a 6.
The twist of fate.
The Mirror of Fates, but I'm going to call it the twist. You imagine one of those things doing a twist of fate?
By God Almighty, it broke him in half.
It broke the crust of the planet in half as well.
Storm Fury missile. Oh, you
It's a
idiot. Oh, no, it's a
Your
hit.
BS2, yeah.
You excellent unit.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's
It's
a
a
wound. -3.
5 up. Invulnerable.
Ah, I can't
damage.
twist of fate that.
No, I can't. It's once per battle round.
Swanton bomb. Oh, no.
3. All right.
3.
13 wounds remaining, but I'm still fully operational.
So many wounds. Land Speed of Vengeance. Maybe it will seek vengeance for its own terrible ability to do anything. Maybe.
It did well last time.
It did all right. I'm giving them all a hard time, you see.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll just build them up again later. It's morale building.
I understand.
Tracer Heavy Bolter into Big Boy.
Into Sovereign.
Sovereign.
Yeah. No dread test to do here because you don't need to.
That's a cool name. I hit you all the times. I wound you 2 times.
Boss.
-1 times.
I save 1, so I'm down to 11.
Okay. And then 3d3 shots with the Plasma Storm Battery. I will be overcharged.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, that's 4.
it's fun.
That's 4.
It's not done.
Do roll 4 1s.
Imagine if I rolled
4
0
ones.
on
A 0 on a d6.
Imagine. The end times would
Oh
truly be-
dear.
I've hit you all the times there, Chef.
Right.
Reach the wound. Hi up. Oh. Oh, pants.
I need a-
Pants. Pants.
5 up invulnerable save. There we go. He is degraded, you'll be pleased to know.
I'm not pleased.
But he has, it's interesting that he's taken 17 wounds so far, and he's only just gone into his bottom bracket. The extra wounds from Herbatrax is really quite nice.
Very cool. My last unit to shoot. Storm Speed Thunderstrike
Yes.
would enjoy shooting Big Boy, but I need to pass a dread test first.
You do.
I need to get a 6 or below on 2d6,
Yeah.
which is rough.
Ooh,
okay.
he's okay. So
It's
he
okay.
can fire at Sovereign. Very good.
My little missiles are going to fire into 4 wound.
The Banshee.
Ready. Banshee, thank you. Everything else into Sovereign. We'll do the cluster shots first. Right.
Okay. You are degraded, but are you on your bottom bracket?
No, not
Okay.
quite.
So
I am still hitting on 3.
freeze to hit. Okay.
Which is very pleasant.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
2 hits. No wounds.
Okay. Into Sovereign.
Which way round? Las Talon first. 2 shots with Las Talon. 1 hit. And it is a wound.
5 up invulnerable save! Damn it.
Oh, Sothers!
3.
3,
He's down
okay.
to 8 wounds remaining. He won't die.
Storm Fury Missile. Ah. Time for the charge phase.
It's more dread test time.
Oh no. Yeah. So if I fail my dread test, I halve.
Half your charge. It's
Half
not
it.
even like you half your charge unless you charge the closest. It's just straight up. If an enemy unit declared a charge against any Chaos Knight units and they failed their dread test, any charge rolls are halved.
Bonkers. Like if you've got like a melee focused army and they're pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I need to get.
Yeah.
I need to. It's only a 5-inch charge. No, it's a 10.
Yeah, it could all of a sudden you halve your dice roll.
Okay. Well, my captain will do his dread test first.
Your captain passes.
He's a brave
okay.
boy. I'll charge him into the rabid hound.
Into the hound.
Good thing.
It's a good thing he passed.
He just barely makes it, so he's quite startled.
Could potentially block the others off there a little bit. Probably not, but
Well,
no, he's fine there.
The Black Knights.
Yes.
Dread test.
They will fail because of my -1.
Mine. Yes.
Because you've got leadership 9 from your chaplain.
Yes.
But you do fail. Okay.
So it's halved.
It's halved. So it's a 4.
I roll an 8, but it becomes a 4.
Comes a 4.
They still make it.
They
That's
do make
wild.
it, but that will restrict how much you do. So you can see, like, it's even against armies with good leadership, they can all of a sudden come along and then be like, oh no, what do I do? Oh, I'll just fail this charge. Damn it.
Next, it's the chaplain.
A dread test.
A dread test for him.
He fails, so he will half his charge.
Okay. It's all stacking up here. Hup.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now, so that's 2.5-inch charge. It's enough.
Yeah.
But it does mean that he'll block off the apothecary.
It will, because I wanted to get my apothecary in, not so much for the purposes of doing much killing.
But also to not be shot at now.
Actually, no, he could probably like squeeze around there, because he's got a little base.
Oh, yeah, probably actually.
Let's see if he fails his dread test.
Well, does he fail the dread test? He passes.
Passes. He needs a big charge here.
He did.
Well, it's a double 1.
It's a good thing you didn't
Imagine if
fail.
it was halved. The captain unsheathes the burning blade.
I unsheathe my unyielding rage.
Unfortunate for me.
So it's a new stratagem that the Chaos Knights have. Unyielding rage uses in the fight phase when targeted. It's -1 damage for the entire phase.
Very nice.
1 CP on a War Dog, 2 CP on a Big Knight.
That's very nice indeed. So I have Imperium Sword.
Sword.
So I could have actually re-rolled his charge.
You could have done, but
+1 strength and attack, so he's strength 8 with the burning blade. And I have 6 attacks.
Yes.
So I'm going to hit you right in the dog
in my chop.
5 times.
Okay.
6
This is into the Rabbit Hound.
mean nothing because I'm not chaos.
Or the Praetorian, if you're following along with my theme at home.
Okay.
I take 4 damage.
Yes.
Because it's like AP5, isn't it?
It's AP5.
Yeah.
Splat, splat, splat.
Ouch.
Are you going to interrupt?
I'm not.
Oh.
Nope. Gonna leave it. Gonna
Okay.
leave it. I'll let you do what you want to do.
Don't know what to do now. Good. Javelin.
Oh, into Marauder, is it?
Yes. He's going to be more dead than he is now.
Sure.
Benediction of Fury.
Bye.
Well,
Full
that's
hoose.
All the hits.
Force to wound.
Force to
Incidentally,
wound.
the one that was on the floor was a 1.
Be 3s to wound.
Your strength is 7.
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
-2.
It is -2, yes.
So I've taken a mortal wound.
I've taken more to win.
Fine. 5 up saves. No, I'm dead. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Fine. Now.
Does he explode? Does he explode?
I'm gonna roll for it.
You're going to roll for
I'm
it?
gonna roll for it. I wanna look. I've got a plan.
Don't want to overcook the goose. Oh, pants. Okay. Burning flame.
So it's still a D6. It's still a 6-inch range and D3 mortal wounds.
That is unfortunate for my pieces and my bits.
Yes. So it's going to hit your Black Knights.
Yep.
Your Apothecary might be out of range by the looks of it.
6 inches?
6 inches.
No, he's absolutely in.
Okay, very good. And your Speeder. Your Speeder takes 1.
Okay.
Your Chaplain takes 3, but he can shrug because he's within 3 inches of your Apothecary.
Okay.
Shrugs 1.
Shrug one.
The Apothecary is 1.
Shrugs himself. No.
No. And then the Black Knights. Only the 1. It's a very small explosion. Very small one, but an explosion nonetheless.
Small but potent.
Somewhat mighty.
Kind of. The Black Knights. Cordless hammers. Raised aloft.
You will leave Praetorian alone.
I will not. I will beat him to death with my hammers. Here we go. I've got 4 of them in range. Okay.
Reroll the ones for you, Captain. You only drop. Oh, you've only dropped 1. That's nearly a full house bid.
Do the 6s mean anything?
No.
Can they?
No.
Okay. 5s. Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
6.
Mm.
1 more than I need.
No. Oh, goodbye.
Hello. Oh.
-1.
Yes. Oogie boogie. Oh!
I'm not going to use a CP. That's stupid.
Does he blow up?
I hope so.
Don't blow up. You've already blown up once. That's enough.
Ba-boom-ba. Oh. Well, Praetorian is no more.
I bopped him real nice.
That was nasty. Oh, poor puppy.
Yeah, dead now. Is the typhoon into your dog?
Yes, into Abomination.
No wounds.
Abomination will attack you back.
Yes.
He's going to use the chain talon.
Okay.
This time round.
Mixing it up.
Yeah, change it up a little bit. You know. So he's hitting on 2 still, but 6s explode now because of his favoured ability.
Sure do.
Which means, of course, not a 1.
Yeah.
He does drop 1. That's fine. Freeze to win because your toughness is 6. Okay. -4 because we're no longer in the iconoclast thing, so minus
6s.
6s.
No.
3 damage a pop.
So they are dead.
You just ate your speed.
They did. Do they explode? Either of them? No. They're just dead.
Not even stabbing at me from hell's heart.
Okay. And thus the turn endeth.
Bah.
Brr.
I thought that the -1 damage was really good, but
Yes.
I just rolled terribly.
Well, what can you do?
Well, roll better.
I would have rather have killed more stuff.
That's true.
A lot. A bit bouncy again.
Yeah, a lot of my stuff is approaching degradation though.
Yes.
But I do still have quite a bit of firepower left.
Yes. So I've secured no man's land. I've done that because I'm holding 2 in no man's land.
Yes, you are.
I have battlefield supremacy because I am supreme in the battlefield.
Which one's Battlefield Supremacy?
Wait, do I have this one?
I don't know.
Oh yes. Any your turn if you control 3 or more objective markers and also control more objective markers than your opponent.
Yes, you do, because I'm controlling 2 at the moment.
Yeah, and no retreat, no surrender is ongoing because I haven't fallen back. So hopefully I will get that this turn. So I've got 10 points. I got a couple, 2 extras for the primary.
Yep.
So 10 in total for the primary.
Very nice.
So 20 points is not bad.
It's not bad.
But I'm a bit afraid of all of the big knights.
Yeah, I mean, you have denied me the grind them down.
I have.
I have to discard that now.
You must.
Because we've both killed 2 over the last 2 turns. So that's
Yeah.
fine. So it does give me 3 to pick from, and I do have this flank free now.
Yes, you do.
So it's just time to encircle you with my hounds. It's card time.
Sweet.
Yeah. Now, annoyingly, I was going to show off a new stratagem with the knight that you killed in combat, because he was a Nurgle knight, so I was going to use Abominable Constitution to have him act on his top profile.
Oh.
But then you came in and bopped him on the head with a chaplain.
I did.
Booped him.
I've got 3 secondaries to draw. The first one is No Retreat, No Surrender. Oh, fine. Battlefield Supremacy.
Ah, yes.
And No Prisoners. Okay. I mean, I would assume that knights would take no prisoners.
You would assume.
Yes. Cool. I'm going to keep all of those. Let's do some movement.
Okay.
Beginning of the movement phase, Abomination will move forward here. Now, he does have a 14-inch move because he is an angry knight, and they are slightly faster, the old melee knights. That's nice. Sovereign will move forward here through the gap. He is degraded. Only an 8-inch move now on the old mid-table. Stupid things. Get out of my way. I am a knight. Treat me with the respect.
You personally are a knight?
Yes. Okay, because both of these knights are within range of the objective, I can't abandon it for the No Retreat, No Surrender, so I am just going to pull back ever so slightly to here, maintaining range. Finally, Harbinger will move around the corner here to engage with your Black Knight. The Carnivore over here, Husk, is going to stay in range of that because of the No Retreat, No Surrender, as well as Battlefield Supremacy. So yeah, that's that. That's the movement phase. Let's do some Psychic. Psychic time.
Yes.
Let's start off with some explosions.
Yes.
Would you like to start?
Sure. With mine?
Yes.
Yes. My Storm Speeder.
He's fine.
Just about. My Land Speeder Vengeance at the back is
It's fine.
fine. And then I've got my other Vengeance is fine. And my Storm Speeder does take another wound. That's the third.
Yes.
I think he has taken one every round so
Yeah,
far.
zap, zap, zap. You've also got your Black Knights and your Captain.
Oh, yes.
Is it
My
within
Captain.
Oh, Captain.
My Black
Captain.
Knights.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, fine.
Now I'll do mine. So, on Brute, this one over here, he's fine. On Banshee, she's fine. I am within range now with Harbinger. He's fine.
Very good.
Husk over here, the Carnivore, is fine. And I'm not within 3 inches with Abomination.
Okay.
Okay, now it's time to do some psychic powers. I'm going to cast Winds of the Warp upon myself. No, I'm not. No 5-up shrug for me.
No wind. A pleasant breeze.
Yes. Very well. We're then going to do Spike Squall on your Black Knights.
Okay.
It's the same number. How weird.
What does 3 mean?
Nothing. Okay, well that was successful. Let us begin the shooting phase with Banshee. She's going to fire her Demon's Breath spear into your 4-wound speeder.
Yes.
And then the melter gun is just out of range, so it's going to go into Black Knight.
Very good.
Into the Black Knights. It's a hit. Into
Yes.
the Black Knights. No.
Okay.
Into the speeder. 1 hit.
Okay.
The speeder. No.
Okay.
Good. I guess we'll go.
Demon's Breath.
Brute now.
Brute.
The houndish huntsman into the same targets.
Okay.
The melter gun. It's a hit. The melter gun. Okay. Demon's breath spear. Okay.
Exactly the
Gonna
same.
be the
as
same,
last
isn't it?
time.
Goodbye.
What's
It's a wound.
Okay.
You do have your 5-up invulnerable save because you were obviously.
Speedy boy? No.
Okay. I am within half range. So this is D6 plus 2.
Just don't roll a 1.
Why would you do that? All right, we'll do Husk's Diabolus Heavy Stubber into him.
So many warning runes on this poor speeder.
Because I'm going over the crane, which we're counting as dense, that is 2 hits. No wounds. Sovereign is now going to fire into a bit of a split. Okay, so we're going to fire the thermal cannon into the Demon's Breath thermal cannon into the Storm Speeder down here by the objective, and then we're going to fire the rocket pods and the Diabolus Heavy Stubber into your pesky 1-wounder over there. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
Diabolus Heavy Stubber. I hit you only twice because I am on my mid bracket and I'm firing over dense. No wounds. The rocket pod. It's 4 shots. Okay.
Where's this one going?
Into this one.
It's okay.
No hits. Okay. Thermal Spear Cannon of Demons.
Spear me, demon.
Into the 7 wounds speeder down there. 2d3 shots. It is 5.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Forced to hit because no minus is here. I hit you 4 times. Now I could show off a cool stratagem, which is sorcerous projectiles. Yes, because he's Zinch, one of those will auto wound, but I'm not going to do that, which could be risky. It was a bit risky. Only 2 go through your 5-up invulnerable save.
Whirling Dervish. The Whirling Dervish.
Okay, very good. Harbinger. Diabolus Heavy Stubber into the 1-wound Storm Speeder, and then the Volkite Combustor is going to fire into your 9-wound Speeder over there.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to remember that this time I ignore all modifiers.
The crane means nothing to you.
He bows to no crane.
Just shoot through the crane.
Yeah. So, into your Speeder on 1 wound. I hit you 3 times.
Okay.
I wound you once, AP 0. Save or die situation. He's dead.
Oh, man!
That makes him, that is a worthy offering because
Yeah.
he's got 10 wounds.
Well, he did take a little punishment. Does he blow up?
He does, but is he going to hit anything because it's
No, he's not.
only a 3-inch explosion?
It's just exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. He becomes a firework.
Yeah.
So because that's a worthy offering at the end of the phase, I will get my favoured blessing from the Dark Master, which is now permanent transhuman physiology on a knight.
Lovely.
Sure. The Volkite Combuster, 6 shots into your 9 wound chap.
It's actually really, like, you could make, yeah, well, you have made it so beefy. 5 mana will save.
I didn't get the shrug off this turn either.
No, but he can have it.
Yeah, this is
wild.
Yeah, this is crazy.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, mate. Here we go. 6 shots into your Storm Speeder. Right, well, I dropped 3.
Okay.
It's fine. Triple 6 to wound. That's
Triple 6?
9 mortal wounds. It's 1 wound. Your save, sir.
Invulnerable save, welling damage? No.
No, you're fine because it's -1.
Oh.
So you don't get. Right, okay, very well. Let's do some charges, I guess. It's charge time.
Yes.
Sovereign.
No.
Into your vengeance.
No.
It's a 9-inch charge.
I need my vengeance.
I sidestep into battle. Nope. Okay. We'll go straight down to Abomination.
Woof.
Yes, he's going to charge both.
I understand. Yes. Wrong way around. Never mind.
And now Harbinger into your Black Knights.
Yes.
They must die.
Oh my.
See? Everyone else could do it. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get the others in because
He's too chunky.
he's too chunky. He can't stand on top of a barricade. I've been hemmed into my deployment zone.
Yes.
It's fine. I could fight over the barricade, but I don't want to, so it's fine. I'm gonna let Harbinger do the business. It's Harbinger time. The Abominant strides into combat and uses a bunch of cool stuff. So I'm using Break Their Lines, an Iconoclast household which has made a charge. I get +1 to hit now. Oof. For 1 CP. Oof. That's nice. And then I'm going to use Trail of Destruction because this is drastically different. It now only works on an enemy unit that is, it only works on a knight that is attacking an enemy unit in range of an objective marker, and it's now reroll 1s to hit.
Yes.
But it's only 1 CP. So I spent 2 CP, but I'm now hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. I'm going to start with my Bale Mace.
Your Tail of Destruction.
My Tail of Ankylosauric Destruction. It's D3 additional attacks. That's something that you don't see very often is
Not these days.
Rolling for extra attacks.
Not
It's
in
just the
these parts.
one.
Okay.
It's just the one. It's hard to swing round, you see.
Yes.
2s to hit. It is a hit. It's freeze to wound. It is a wound. It's -3 because I am Iconoclast. So -2.
5s.
It is 2 damage. 1 has been swatted with a tail.
Yes. Very long tail apparently because this one's dead.
Yes. And now we use the Electro Scourge.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yes. So I have 3 attacks base.
Yes.
I get an extra 1 because I'm Iconoclast.
Yes.
I then do 3 attack rolls instead of 1 for each of my attacks.
Yes.
So I have 12 attacks at -3 damage free.
Do you think it spins around or do you think it just like...
It's probably horrible to fight.
Yeah.
So here we go, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
That's a lot of
Reroll those 1s there.
stuff.
It's a full hoose. It's freeze to wound. I am only strength 8.
Okay.
But
That's a pretty good roll. That could be bad for my life.
That's 8 at -3, so -2. But flat 3 damage.
Oh!
So each one that is failed is a dead Black Knight.
How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Lots of 5s and 6s. K-up!
They're dead.
No, they're dead. You've destroyed the entire unit. They've been tentacled.
We miscounted slightly. There's 1 guy left alive.
The captain.
Well, I can't consolidate into your captain.
When I say captain, I mean the sergeant.
Yeah.
Whatever he is. I got 1 left.
We're going to come down over here to Abomination.
Yes, abominate me.
I hope so. So I've got 5 attacks base, +1 for Iconoclast. I'm using my Slaughter Claw straight down the middle. He becomes the Whirling Dervish.
Oh, nice.
Into your Storm Speeder.
Yes.
Now I'm still on my top bracket, so it's 2s to hit. I hit you all the times. It's 2s to wound because I'm strength 12. It's 1, 2, 3 wounds. It would be at -4. It would be at I'm looking at the wrong section, that's why. It would be at -4, but obviously -3 because of your
6s. My Armor of Contempt.
Okay. It's D3 +3 damage. It is 5 wounds.
What was that on?
That was on the Storm Speeder.
Okay.
So now on to the Vengeance.
Yep.
I hit you all the times. No 6s to explode. That's annoying. I wound you twice. 6 up saves. Right, so he's dead. Does he explode?
Does he explode?
No.
No.
Okay.
Pathetic.
Very well. Fine. Less than ideal, but fine.
I'm going to bop you on the snoot. Yes. I
Okay.
do hit you. I don't wound you. My captain, though, who's not a captain, he's a sergeant, he's now going to bring this abominant down single-handedly.
I mean, that would be pretty impressive.
Not right now, but later. But he's going to soften him up a little bit.
Okay, biding his time, is he?
Exactly. I've hit you twice.
No, I charged you. Your Dark Angels, you hit, it's all the times.
I've hit you all the times. Yep. Is that the right amount of attacks as well? Yes, it is.
Yeah, 4 attacks. Yeah, because I did charge the unit.
5s.
No.
Never mind. Well, that's that.
That is that.
That is that.
So I've killed enough to get no prisoners. That's nice.
Yeah.
I've gotten battlefield supremacy because I'm OBSEC and I count as 5 models.
Indeed.
So I'm holding the 2 in No Man's Land, as well as holding more than you.
Indubitably.
Yeah, 3 or more objective markers and more. Yeah, so I'm holding that one because I'm OBSEC.
Yep.
I'm holding this one and I'm holding that one, so that's nice.
Good.
No retreat, no surrender is still in play.
Very good.
Plus some points on the primary.
My no retreat, no surrender is done.
Yep, they can't fail morale because they are in a circle,
Yes.
so they do not care.
They are in the circle.
That's nice.
So that's 5 points for me. Yes, I mean, all of a sudden there's not a lot left, but I've still got some pretty potent units left, including some.
Well, you've got a lot. The thing is, you've still got quite a bit of anti-tank.
Yes, you are a bunch of.
I am a
tanks.
bunch of tanks. Yes.
Command phase time. Now 3 time. Card time.
Card time, baby.
Time of the cards.
But I'm also going to have a look at my my harbingers of dread whilst you do that.
Okay, well, I'll draw my cards. So, number 1, overwhelming firepower. Difficult against knights. So that's that's a thing. Area denial.
Is it wholly within 12? I've
Yes.
only got the 1 knight that's wholly within 12.
That's true. That is
But
true.
getting to him is tricky.
And he is fully.
He's
a
the only healthy
boy.
knight that I have now.
Okay. And behind enemy lines. Well, I'm already in behind enemy lines, so that's nice. I'm going to have to keep those because I've only got 1 CP and I want to. Or do I? How many wounds have you got left on that knight over there?
10.
Interesting. Give me a little thinky. Oh, you go ahead and do your.
Shall I say, so
Go on.
because I was previously in darkness, so all of these stack, they continue on throughout for the entire game.
Yeah.
Because I was in darkness, I can only choose doom or darkness this battle round.
Yes.
So I've got the choice of mortal terror, which is whilst an enemy unit is within dread range of a model, each time they fail a morale, an additional model flees before any combat attrition. But if the morale test was at least double the highest leadership, it's D3 additional.
Right.
So that would be pretty cool if you could fail morale. Instead, I'm going to take Pall of Darkness from Darkness. Each time a ranged attack is made against this model, if the attacker is more than 12 inches away, you subtract 1 from the attack's hit roll.
Oh.
It's not dense. It's a flat -1 to hit.
Right.
So even if you had stuff like, oh, but I ignore cover, you go, not this, because I'm spoopy.
That's rough.
I'm too spoopy for you.
The spoop is real. I am going to keep these cards because I need to spend a command point to have my Storm Speeder fall back.
Sure.
So we can shoot because I need all of the firepower I can get in this turn. So yes, behind enemy lines, area denial, and overwhelming fire power. Goodbye.
Flee before me.
We are moving over here. Only move 8 because he is
Degraded.
he's hurting, but now he can shoot and give you a hurting.
Well, I'll just roll to see if I get a CP back from that, from my Twist of Fate. No, I don't.
By God Almighty. My vengeance is gonna move just a little bit. He does like this objective quite a lot, just so I can continue to hold it, but also so I just about get in range with those war dogs at the back. My captain is gonna go over this way, just so I can get behind enemy lines. He is. My Black Knight is going to just nip over here away from the knight, and my Apothecary is going to come sneaking around the back over this way to pick up his mate. There he is.
Hello.
He has arrived, and he's going to kill your war dog.
Maybe.
Right, movement phase done. A couple of things. My Apothecary's going to heal himself because he's brought the biker man back from the dead. And I should
not
also
from Mars.
mention, pardon?
He's not brought the Riker Man back from Mars.
No, he's from the Rock.
Ah.
And then my chaplain has managed to get off Exhortation
Yes,
of
he
Rage and Mantra of Strength.
He's beefy.
For he is now the beefiest boy in town. That's it! Little bit of shooting, and I really, really, really hope that I shoot you good. Storm Speeder.
The speeder.
Of the storm.
Ah, yes.
We've done hit and run, not hit and run.
Yeah, hit and run warfare.
Hit and run warfare. So he is going to shoot that war dog in the chops. Okay. No dread test or anything because I'm shooting the closest one and I'm within 12, so that's fine. So 2d3 shots with the tracer rockets.
Okay.
It's 5.
Okay.
Oh, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Hitting you on 4s. 2, 3, 4.
Oh yes,
He's on- he's
you
on
are
his
in your
bottom
bottom.
profile.
Yeah, you are in your bottom. 2 hits. 4s.
1 wound.
Interesting question.
It is an interesting question.
Oh, what is wrong with me? That is a fail at -1, so 2 damage.
Damage 2. We have the Las Talon. Double hit.
Oh dear.
The Las Talon. Rocket! Las Speed of Vengeance into the same War Dog. This one will be affected by the Pool of Darkness.
Yes, because you are outside of 12, so -1 to hit.
But luckily for me,
know
Tracer
what-
Heavy Bolters.
Oh, okay.
I can't miss. I will hit you once.
Okay.
You are traced, wounded, and
I am
dead.
wounded. I've got 6 wounds remaining.
Okay. I need
Overcharging?
big roll. Yes, of course. From the plasma. It's fine. It's 4. It's okay.
Okay, forced to hit
You need
though.
4s now. Okay.
Could still do it.
Couple
You
of
do
mortal
take-
wounds.
You do take 2 mortal wounds.
Hup!
1 wound.
Just the 1 wound.
5 up invulnerable save. I pass it.
Third land speeder firing into him.
He's bounced it. Look, that pool of shadows.
Really good.
Quite handy, the
Really
-1.
good. Yeah. So we'll start off with the rockets. 2d3
Well, I mean,
shots.
it could be quite handy here.
5 again.
Okay.
5. Hitting on 3s.
Yes. Okay, not handy here.
Okay.
That was a good roll.
Another good roll. 4 wounds.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
I got 2 wounds left, Beard. No, wait. They're 2 damage. He's dead.
Yay! Calais.
Does he explode? I don't think it's going to matter.
It always matters.
Might have to check. Where's the? I don't think you're within 6. I don't imagine that you would have been within 6 just to be safe. Yeah, you're just out. But that's 2. That's 2 explosions.
Yay!
Yay! Go us.
Captain Plasma Pistol
Okay.
is his full title. Turns out those 2 plasma talons on the front are actually plasma pistols.
One six.
Just holsters.
Oh.
Can I don't know why I've got 2 dice.
Because that would be sweet.
I didn't do my I need to do my Pool of Dread. Oh no, he was the closest one
he's,
anyway.
he's targeting the closest, so there's no point.
Mark me death, baby!
Mark for death. No. I mean, you tried.
Marked for idiocy. In which case, I'm going to move on to my Apothecary.
Yes.
I am going to overcharge.
Okay.
Because he's not got much to heal anymore, and this is late in the game, and I do need to try and pop this to the best of my ability. So
you do-
overcharge Plasma Talons.
Well, you do need to do a dread test, because otherwise you've got to shoot at my
Oh,
big
yes.
boy.
Dread test. Oh,
You fail, so you have to shoot at my abominable, at Harbinger. It's unfortunate.
So there's not really any point overcharging, really.
Yeah, you declare overcharging after you've declared.
I need to see who I can
Because you
target
go,
first.
I'm going to shoot with them.
Yeah.
You do the dread test, then you go, right, this is the weapon I'm going to choose. Then yeah, so you don't need to overcharge.
No overcharge.
Good. Fine.
I didn't hit you.
Yeah.
2 times. And I wound you no times. Okay, we're nearly at the end, and that's sad. Last thing to do. My chaplain is going to fire his twin bolt rifle into that same war dog with 4 wounds left.
Okay.
I'm going to hit you 4 times, wound you 4 times, and you're going to fail all your saves.
I mean, look,
Agreed?
it might happen.
Yeah. I should also mention I'm in Assault Doctrine. I forgot to mention that. Sorry, everyone.
It's done.
I've hit you 4 times. The prophecy has been fulfilled.
Not quite yet.
5 to wound.
Shh.
Well,
Prophecy has not been fulfilled.
no, only the one.
1 wound.
Hope no prophecy.
Okay, never mind. No. Charge phase.
Okay.
Captain Plasma Pistol will charge into the War Dog.
The 4 wound Banshee?
Yes.
Okay. You don't need to do a dread test because even if you rolled a double 1, you can't fail.
Yeah.
Very good.
The Chaplain.
Could potentially fail if you roll a double 1.
Good.
If you fail your dread test.
He's riding so hard.
He finds it not dreadful.
Exactly.
So he can't fail the charge.
No.
Very
So
well.
in he goes.
Okay, and obviously that's that. I'm not within 3 inches to heroically intervene with any of my big knights or characters. So, darn. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
I've got nothing else to charge.
All right, very well.
My bikes fell back. My apothecary is not interested in fighting today.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see
Now-
what we can do.
Interestingly, just as a point of reference, the despoiler here would give any war dogs within 9 inches a heroic intervention. So if these two had traded places, I'd be heroically intervening with my war dog over there.
Revolting.
But he's over here, so you can't do it.
Chaplain will kick off the fight phase. Bop. Bop indeed.
Okay.
So we have Mantra of Strength gone off. We have the other one. I forgot what it's called.
Exaltation of Rage.
Exaltation of Rage. And we have the Benediction of Fury. Lots of great names.
Yes.
Let's see if we can give you a good bopping. I mean, it's a good start.
Okay, you've hit all of the types.
I've hit you all the time.
Yeah, you are with skill 2. I might as well hit with shooting.
So it's 3s to wounds.
Yeah, that
Those
exaltation
are
of
my
rage.
+1. 4, 8, 12, 16. Ooh.
And 2 more to wounds on top. I've got 6 up saves.
What? Okay,
Okay.
it's 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
It's -3 because of your assault doctrine.
Assault Doctrine.
Exaltation of Rage, Benediction of Darkness.
Ah!
Benediction of
I'm so dead. I've just taken 18 damage.
He rode up the back of him and then whammy! Gave him one of them.
Do I go boom?
Does it blow up?
Yes. No.
Oh, so close.
Shing!
You would fight Banshee, would you?
With my burning blade.
Okay, very good.
He will be a burning banshee.
Well, I've only got 4 wounds left.
I have several attacks.
Proceed.
I will proceed.
Okay, you do
Hitting
you.
you on 2s.
You do you, boo.
I hit you 5 times.
Okay.
5 times.
3 to wound.
3s to wound
No
because
save
of
hit.
my various things. My burning blade and my stuff. You're dead.
I am dead. I just took 10 damage.
You took 10 damage.
Do I? Okay.
Ooh.
Do it.
Do it. Right. Now I'm going to leave it
Oh.
because I'm just going to explode.
Or
I don't. Goodbye.
and there we have it.
Oh, that was a pretty good hit back.
It was all right, you know.
It was not bad.
It was not bad.
Yeah.
So I got behind enemy lines
Yes.
with my captain, my captain, and my Black Knights.
yes.
So that's 5 points. I got did manage to kill him, which is very lucky because that means I get area denial.
Yeah, and knocked me off of an objective for the primary, which
Knocked
is
you
important.
right off it. Gave her old tap.
Well, you went boom, and I've gone
Yeah.
like this into the sky.
Woo!
Team Rocket blasting off again.
Exactly. Thank you, Meowth.
Yes.
I'm clearly Jesse,
That was
and you're James.
okay.
I don't know why, but that's how I've
Cool
decided.
hair. And a fancy jacket.
Look, they were style icons.
Oh, great. That means that I get coughing. Because you had
I had Arbok.
Arbok.
Or Ekins. Yeah, you had coughing, then wheezing.
Wheezing.
Said anything. I am.
Meowth. Did
Pokemon.
Meowth evolve?
No, Meowth just stuck around. It was like Pikachu, he was just stubborn.
But he could talk like a person.
Yeah, which was weird.
Anyway.
I'm very intelligent Pokemon.
Overwhelming firepower was too overwhelming for me, so I have discarded it.
I understand.
I nearly threw it away, but these are we
Yep,
need
don't do
these
that.
to live.
We need those.
So I've cleared out my pile of cards.
That's nice.
I got 7 points for the primary. I got another 3 for killing 3
Yeah,
things.
1, 2, 3 units.
So yes.
Yeah. Well, I do pick up 5 points for no retreat, no surrender because that is now completed because nothing fell back. That's good.
Yes.
So I will score that. I'm only going to get 3 on the primary this turn for that objective over there because I am OBSEC and you are not.
I'm not.
But we'll have to see what the cards hold for me. Turn 3, command phase, nighttime, card time. It is hold the line. Okay.
Hold that line.
So I need to kill all the enemy units that are within 6 of my deployment zone. Well, okay.
I mean, it's tempting as it is.
Yes. Speaking of tempting, is a tempting target.
Oh, you can have this. Nope.
So there's got to be one in no man's land.
You can have this one. Buy my drill.
Okay. very
Buy
well.
my drill.
And then the third and final one.
£5.
Ew. Oh, that's no good. Deploy teleport Homer. I need to do that wholly within your deployment zone with an OBSEC model, of which I only have 2 left. Fine. That's okay. I don't want it.
You're gonna redraw it.
I'm going to spend a CP on new orders to get rid of deploy teleport Homer.
Rid of that. one wants that.
Instead, I get blood and guts.
Oh, pants.
Well worth the CP there.
I'm full of blood and guts.
And I
Big
will have-
blood sack.
You are full of guts.
Yes.
And I will rip and tear until it is done.
I need them to live.
Okay, movement phase. Sovereign is going to remove his carapace. Is going to step round. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, why? What are you stuck on? Right. Is going to move around the corner here to engage with your chaplain.
Nice save.
Brute now is just going to step into the middle of the field.
Brute with an umlaut?
No. Harbinger will just basically rotate on the spot. Try not to knock anything over with his tail. He's quite clumsy, you see, to have multiple targets to engage with. Psychic phase. We didn't show it to you on camera last time, not because we forgot, but because we saw the future and nothing happened. But this time we'll do it properly. Your chaplain.
My chaplain.
Your chaplain
Like this with the crozier.
is a lightning rod. No, he's the
It's
anti.
a 6, so he takes the lightning in the crozier, so now it's plus 10 strength.
Stop making up rules, Beard.
Not quite. Your Black Knights.
My Black Knights. I'm just thinking about Thundercats now.
Sure.
Oh, God damn it!
Does he shrug it with the chaplain?
Poor Black Knights!
The chaplain, the
I've
apothecary.
been knackered this game. No.
The apothecary
Taking a
himself?
wound. The apothecary. He's fine.
Okay. My Knight Abominant. Who take? Okay, fine.
That's the way to kill him.
It does happen before I get a chance to do my Winds of the Warp, so that's fine. And then on Brute, he's fine. And then your Vengeance and Speeders.
My Speeder! My Vengeance! And my other Speed, is that range?
He's not in free, so it's fine. Okay, cool. Now we'll do Harbinger's Powers.
Do it.
Here we go. A Smite.
Oh, I saw it then.
So close.
Yeah.
So it'll be D3 mortal wounds. This will go onto your Capitan. 'Cause
Okay.
He is the closest.
Ouch!
It's the big three. You ever been smitten by a knight?
No,
Pow!
No, I've not actually.
Winds of the Warp now.
That was crazy. No one has. Oh no, technically you could.
You
the
could
last
previously, but it was rubbish.
Who cared?
Yeah. That does go off on Warp Charge. Warp Charge 6 to give a knight a 5-up shrug.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
That seems a bit much. So he is buffed up. It's now a very, very quick shooting phase. Let's start with the Abominant. Harbinger levels his weaponry at the Apothecary. He is within 3 of the Black Knights, but there's only 2 models there.
I like how he's just like not even looking but pointing it towards him.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We'll start with some Tracer Diabolus Stubbers.
Yes.
I hit you twice.
Yes.
Stubbers, no wounds. That's fine, you have been traced.
I have been traced though.
The Volkite. Okay, I dropped 2. Strength 10. Oh, no mortal wounds, that's a pity. These will be at -1, but honorable contempt, but each one is 3 damage. Ooh, oh, so close. Okay.
Armor Contempt's been coming in handy this game.
So 3 damage, your shrugs.
My shrugs.
Shrug 1.
He has applied a band-aid to his beaky helm.
So he's got 3 wounds left.
He has, yes, he has 3 wounds left.
Okay. Right. Here we go. It's Whirling Dervish.
Oh.
Sovereign. Is going to fire the Diabolus Heavy Stubber into your Black Knights.
Yes.
He's going to fire the Havoc Missile Pod into your Storm Speeder. I can't see him, but fine. But the Thermal Cannon's going to go into your Apothecary. Start off with some Diabolus Heavy Stubbers. Ooh. I hit you one more time.
You do.
I wound you twice.
Okay.
No AP here. Does kill 1. Maybe, on a 6-up shrug though.
Oh, I saw it! It was like, yeah! No!
The Missile Pod. 4 shots.
Oh.
Consistent on that. Ooh. Okay. 2 wounds. -1, but you don't care. 2 damage. Oh, stylish. Oh. 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 Thermal cannon into an apothecary.
He'll be fine.
6 shots. I am going for a dense, however.
It's like got his jar of balm.
Yeah.
Stirring it up.
I'm going for dense. I should roll these one at a time in case I want to use my Mirror of Fates. That's a hit. It's a hit. It's a hit. It's a hit. Okay. I'll take 4 hits. It's strength 9, so it's 2 freeze to wound. I will do these one at a time in case I want to use my Mirror of Fate.
Oh.
Fine. 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 Okay, 2 wounds. Your 5 up invulnerable save, sir. Yeah. Oh. Well, he's okay.
He's dead.
I mean, he's taken 2d6 plus 4 damage.
Should I roll for that?
Explosion? I mean, how many wounds he's got left? Just out of... I mean, he's just taken 11 damage, so he might shrug them. No. Oh, that's not bad. But he is slain.
There's just like a leg left with loads of plasters on it.
Thermal spear from Brute now. I'm not going to fire the melter gun because I want to kill stuff in combat. Thermal spear into your storm speeder over yonder. Okay, 1 hit. Tis a wound. You're 5 up in bum because you've gone...
Because it done what?
You've gone... Yeah, oh, 5 up in bum. Oh, goodbye. Oh!
That was stylish.
Oh!
Style.
Okay. That's what Shooting Phase done because I already got 3 models. The Abominant. His name is Harbinger. For he is the Harbinger of your doom.
Oh no.
Into the captain. Yes.
Yes, fight me.
I will.
Fight me.
The War Dog Huntsman Brute will fire his chain blade into your face. It's on a chain and retracts.
Cool.
But he
It's
has.
not what actually
It's not
happens.
actually happens. No. It should be. Into the Black Knight. Yes. And then finally, Sovereign into your chaplain. Oh yes. It is battle. It has been found, and you will be wanting. We're going to start off with Sovereign. He's got 6 attacks because he is 4 base, an iconoclast, and he is a Knight Diabolus. He's hitting on 4s because he is degraded, but I am rerolling 1s as a result of being a Knight Diabolus. I'm using my Reaper Chainsaw. You might be like, oh, Chef, why don't you use the Battle Cannon feat?
Shut up!
No! Ah, Chef, why don't you use the Sweep because you get more attacks? Shut up. No. Should I tell you why? Because it's cool. Yeah! Here we go. The Strike of the Chain Blade. Okay, well, I've hit you 3 times. Reroll the 1s there for myself. Okay, fine.
No.
It's all right.
Okay.
It's okay. It's fine. It's 2s to wound. Should have done those 1 at a time because I've still not used my Mirror of Fates yet, but that's okay. Yes. 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 Minus... It doesn't matter.
Minus
You've got a
6.
It's -5,
-5.
but you've got a 4 up in bum. Each one that you fail is 6 damage. So if you fail 1, you're dead. Oh, you just took 12 damage.
12
He's
damage.
super dead.
I might be in his spot of bother.
Just a little bit. Brute into your Black Knight. The Chain Talon. Does drop 2. The Chain Talon. Wounds you 1, 2, 3 times. It would be at -4 something. -5. No save here. He's dead. There's 3 damage a pop. Cleave. And now it is time for Harbinger. And he is going to crush you like vermin.
Ow.
So this is a new stratagem. When a Titanic Chaos Knight model from your army is selected to fight until the end of the phase, each time that model makes a melee attack with its Titanic feet, I subtract 1 from the hit roll, but I can ignore that because I bow to no one. If I hit, and you're not a monster or a vehicle, you just take 2 mortal wounds.
What if I'd like to pretend that my bike is a vehicle?
Well, no. So basically, on a single 3+, you take 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then you're dead.
Sure.
You have been squished. You just took 8 mortal wounds. Kasplat. That's cool for a CP. I mean, that was a pretty good turn.
I mean, there's blood and guts everywhere.
Yes, they are under my feet.
Yes.
They are in my chain blades.
Yes.
There's just smears.
Yeah.
It's a bad time. So I did, as a result of killing lots of stuff, I got blood and guts. I also got hold the line. Tempting target can go away.
Not so tempting.
Not this turn. Not this turn. So that's fine. Obviously, I've picked up a bunch of stuff on primary. However, this is the beauty of Maelstrom, because you look at it and you go, well, Chef's got 2 big knights and a war dog that are all fairly healthy against Beard's 3 speeders.
Yeah.
But the points are so close.
It's 1 point in it.
And you never know what you're going to draw.
I've got 3 cards to draw.
You got 3 cards to draw. You can get 7 on the primary. It's all to play for. That's why it's the best way to play. Hashtag fight me.
Da-da-da-da-da. It's a new battle round and it's time for my cards. Let's see. Hup. Assassination.
Well, those 2 are characters.
Yes. One's on 8 wounds.
One is on 8 wounds. And I don't have the CP to do the 4-up inbound.
Defend Stronghold.
Okay.
At the end of my opponent's turn, if you control the objective marker in your own deployment zone.
He really loves that objective.
He's very keen on it.
He is.
Horde.
Attempting target again.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
Where is it then? Which one?
It's gonna be this one. Wait, no, didn't you discard it?
I discarded tempting target.
Yeah, I think you might have put it back into your pile. You discard it with new orders. You definitely had that.
Blood and guts.
Well,
That is not good.
Do you want to use your CP that you've just gained to get rid of that?
Yeah, because most of my stratagems are 2 command points, so I am actually going to discard that.
Yeah, you don't need to use it to fall back and shoot this turn. So.
Hey up! Bring it down.
Well,
Bring it down in assassination.
okay. So I have to determine which of the ones with the highest wounds is. So the unkillable knight.
Yeah.
Good luck,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you. So, with Defend Stronghold in mind, I'm just going to
Defend it by hiding.
defend it by hiding.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to shoot anything, but it's worth 5 points.
Yeah.
So, Kalukale. Land speeder, storm speeder, speeder.
Of the storm.
Speedy speedies. Move over here. So I can just about see the back of your knight.
So
And we
you-
all know that the armor value of the rear of the knight is less than the front.
Ah, nice one.
Do you, do you want to be within 12? Because remember, I'm still -1 to hit from that range.
Well, I think if I put that one, because he can only move 16 inches, so I sort of need him to be in front anyway so I can see him. So
Forcing your hand.
I am going to take that advice because what I'm going to do, so he's just going to go here. Same amount of movement, but a little bit closer that way, so I won't get the -1. This one's going to fly up this way and shoot the top of him.
No.
Oh no.
No, he's not.
We'll
He's
be back.
fine. He's fine.
You did it. Psychic phase.
Yes,
Because Warp Storm.
because Warp Storm.
Because Warp Storm. All of my stuff is in range. The War Dog is fine. The Abominant is fine. The Despoiler is fine.
Okay. My Vengeance on the home objective is fine, and
Your 2 wound speeder.
2 wound speedy. Oh, he's fine.
No one has taken any damage. That's good. Just as a point of reference as well, everyone, I forgot to mention, at the start of the battle round, I of course get a new Harbinger ability of Dread. Because I'm still in the darkness stage, I can still only go to Doom or Darkness. Normally, at this point, I'd probably go for the Darkness ability, which is -1 to hit in combat. But there's no point. So instead, I'm going to go for Wailing Geists, which is everyone in Dread range is an additional -2. So if you're within 12 inches, you're -3 leadership, which is quite funny.
The first of the Storm Speeders.
Okay.
We're going to do the one that has 2 wounds left.
Is he stabbing out at me from Hell's Heart?
Yes.
Nice.
It's Raising Hell.
Okay. This is into the Despoiler.
Into the Despoiler with 8 wounds.
Sovereign.
I've got 4 shots with my cluster rockets. I never remember what they're called. I hit you
Crack
once.
Storm Grenade Launchers? Oh, no.
I wound you.
No
No.
times.
The Las Talon.
Laser Talon.
Storm Fury Missile.
Okay. It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Because you are within 12. Good for 2. No. Okay.
I'll move straight into the next one.
The one on top.
He's got a lot to do.
He does.
The cluster!
Also
Ah!
Yes.
It's an encouraging start.
Yes.
He's hit you every time.
Yeah, because he's unwounded and within 12.
Cheeky devil.
Yeah,
Well, he's taken a wound, but
yeah sure. But
Unbracketed.
no wounds.
no wounds.
Fine.
But I'm traced.
You are traced, which is very important.
Laser Talon.
Las Talon.
Both hit.
Las Talon.
One
One
wound.
wound.
A 5-up invulnerable save. Okay. Your damage. Just the 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Storm Fury Rockets. Rocket.
It's a hit.
Mark for death.
It's a wound. 5-up invulnerable save. Okay.
Wasn't quite enough.
No.
That little cheeky save at the end there.
Yeah.
Cost me some points.
Well, here's the thing. Because I've not. It's a new battle round. Even if I failed that, I could have turned it into a 6. But now I've got it saved for like a wound or a hit.
I'm going to discard bring it down.
I
Because
understand.
it's for your big chongus.
Yep.
So assassination and defense strongholds in play.
Yep. Defend you're going to get next turn. There's nothing I can do about
Yeah.
that.
And depending on what happens, maybe I'll get assassination.
You might. You might.
Maybe if I'm lucky.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But it is my turn for It's very close. I am going to pick up some primary. But let's see what the cards have for me. Ooh. Here we go. It's card time.
Out the cards.
You need a good draw.
I do. Assassination. Well, if this secondary mission is achieved at the end of your turn if either of the following conditions are satisfied. 1 or more enemy character or warlord units are destroyed this turn, or all character or warlord units have been destroyed during the battle. So I will automatically get 5 points.
You get 5 points.
Extend battle lines. So control 1 or more objectives in no man's land and 1 or more objectives, or the objective in my own deployment zone. I'm already doing
it.
Area denial. So if I kill him,
Yes.
you're not going to have anything holy within 12.
That's a good draw.
It's a good draw that. It's a good draw that. Harbinger. Finally has enough movement and freedom to move over the crane. I mean, he literally has to go that sort of close to it, but he can do it. He's a knight. He should be able to smash. We're just going to move Brute round here. Just to, oh, excuse me, stomach. To continue holding that objective. And then I just need to, I'm going to actually keep Sovereign where he is because I need to hold that objective for extend battle lines. Psychic Zap Zaps. The War Dog.
Zip zap zippers. No,
It's fine. The Abominant is fine. The Despoiler. Oh, goodbye. The Despoiler is fine.
My vengeance. Yep, and my other one. Oh, he's got 1 wound left. He's taken 4
taken
mortal
from the
wounds.
zaps. Wow, okay. 1 wound left. Well, it's psychic time. We're going to cast Winds of the Warp. Winds of the Warp. Winds of the, yes. Nice. 5. I've yet to get it over a 5 just to, I mean, at this point it's kind of irrelevant, but when you get it over on the 8, you get the 6-up shrug on the War Dogs, but never mind. And then we're going to cast a Smite.
Okay. Does it go off?
It does go off, it's not a super.
Okay.
Be free. Just the one.
Just the one.
1 mortal wound on your chap up there. That's my psychic phase done. Let's shoot ya. Harbinger. Fires the Diabolus Heavy Stubber and then the Volkite Combustor into your Zippy Speeder. Tracer Stubbers. Yes. No wounds, but you have been traced, good sir.
Oh dear.
The Volkite Combustor.
Oh, that's pants.
Only 2 hits.
Pants, that is.
Only 2 hits.
No 6s either.
Only 2 hits. Oh no!
Oh,
It's 1 wound at
pants
-1.
alive.
Which is fine.
Fine.
Okay. Okay. Brute! The Thermal Spear. No, sorry. The Demon's Breath Spear. Oh, yes.
Oh my.
The Demon's Breath Spear. They both wound. You're 5-up invulnerable Jink.
Jink. Oh, +1.
Okay. I'm not in melter range, so it's just D6 damage. He's 5. He has
3 wounds
3
left.
wounds remaining. Ah, that's really annoying.
Quite literally living on a prayer right now.
Okay. It's time for a split.
Yay!
Heavy Stubber and Rocket Pod into the 1 wound Storm Speeder there. And then the Thermal Cannon into the one on the top.
The thermal cannon.
Sorry. The Demon's Breath Thermal Cannon. The Diabolus Heavy Stubber into the 1 wound chap. I only hit you once because I'm on my bottom bracket.
Okay.
Oh, it's a cheeky wound.
It's a wound.
AP 0. Oh, okay. The Rocket Pod. He's consistently fired 4 rockets.
He loves a 4.
Oh. 5 to wound. Oh, 2 wounds.
Is this into...
Yeah, this is into the 1 wounder. -1, but Armor of Contempt. He's dead.
He's dead.
Does he explode just for reference?
No.
Shame. And now 2d free shots into your chap up the top there. Oh, it's only 3.
Okay.
I'm going to roll these one at a time because of my Mirror of Fate. The first one misses.
Okay.
Fine. The second one, I'm going to turn that into a 6.
Okay.
So I've got 1 hit at least. Only the 1 hit. 3 2s as well. Freeze to wound here. No.
Ah!
He's a Zinch Knight. I'm going to spend 1 CP on... Where is it? Where are you?
Zinchy fumblings.
Where are you? What are you called, boy?
Sorcerous...
Projectiles.
Oh, stop it.
Sorcerous ammunition.
Ah.
So when a Chaos Knight's a Zinch model, before making the wound roll, it automatically wounds. Yeah, you're 5-up invulnerable save, or you are dead, because you are within half range, so it will be +4. A Jink. Oh, he's dead. That gets him. Does he explode
does
just
it
for
blow up?
reference?
No.
Couldn't
You
imagine.
have finally brought it down.
Finally. Well, well, well.
Welly, Wellington.
That was a good one.
It was a good one.
That's netted me area denial.
Yep.
As mentioned, I've already got an assassination and extend battle lines, so that's the full 15 on the secondaries, as well as a couple of points on the primaries, and denying beard some primaries with that cheeky rocket shot. So that is pretty significant.
It is. And you only just got them both.
Only just by a whisker.
Yes.
So you are going to pick up 5 points for the defense stronghold now.
Yes.
So that's fine. I knew there was nothing I could do about that, and you are going to pick up 3 points on the primary. But you basically need a perfect free card thing that your one guy can do.
So Assassinate's one of my cards. This is the final battle round. I've already got Assassinate. I also have no prisoners. Well,
I mean, okay, so this is doable, but it's highly unlikely.
We have to kill. He'd have to kill all 3, right?
Well, no, because no prisoners is kill 30 wounds worth of stuff, and he has 28 wounds. So you'd need to kill him and a war dog, who's on 12 wounds. So it is possible, but extraordinarily unlikely.
hold the line. Well, pans.
Okay.
We did it!
Yay!
Very well played.
Very good.
I like these knights. These knights are very nice.
Yes.
They're very good. I think your household as well for the extra wounds is
well,
very tasty. Because that would be dead.
Well, no, he'd be on 2 wounds. Because
Oh, I
it's
thought he had
plus
4
4
wounds then.
Yeah, no, he'd be on 2 wounds. But like one of the knights over here would have died a turn earlier.
Yeah.
The rabid hound would have almost been killed by the captain by himself.
Yep.
Although fortunately your black knights came in and duffed him up for the rest of it.
Yes.
Yeah, so it made, and the knight that the captain charged in over here had 4 wounds remaining. He would have been on 2 wounds because the war dogs only get the 2.
Yep.
So it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're interesting. I really like the Harbinger's mechanic.
They're very good.
Like it's not like bustedly powerful, but there's some real nice utility bits that you can get in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, the army just feels really fun to use while still able to participate with various stuff with the things that they've gotten.
They're certainly much stronger than they were, for sure.
Yeah.
I think the new Psychic Knight is brilliant.
He's fun.
He's really good.
He's very fun.
He's a tough cookie.
I mean, I've invested points and warlord traits and relics into making him beefy.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you probably did the right thing, which was just ignore him.
Yes.
Like you did a total of 3 wounds to him over the game.
Yes.
You just went, nah.
I think a couple of those were the lightning storm.
Yes. Yeah. So it's I think they're in an interesting spot in terms of here's a new codex, but unlike some previous ones, it's not busted. So and the thing is, they're knights. They're going to be a swingy army. There's going to be some games where they like table your opponent turn 2 and your opponent's done nothing and they bounce. And there's going to be other times where your opponent just went, I had the perfect army to counter it, and you've got 1 knight left at the end of turn 3 and you go, well, I can't win.
Yes.
So it is they are that kind of an army, but they certainly feel a bit more robust.
Absolutely.
Which is nice.
Not everything needs to be top tier nonsense, infuriation, fixed with FAQs. This feels like a really great balanced army. Some nice improvements like you'd expect from a codex.
Yep.
The new war dogs are great. Psychic Knight's great.
Yep.
Yeah, really fun.
Yeah, really
very
good
good
fun. Really good fun.
And Armor of Contempt's come in a little bit this
made a big old difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, big old difference that.
Yeah.
The reduction is really quite nice. Yeah, I mean, because like I said earlier, you look at it and you kind of go, there's no way that you'd be able to hold up. But actually, if I hadn't have killed that or that one, and you look at it and you go, oh, the firepower is not incredible.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the points are tied up into being quite beefy and killy in combat. So if I hadn't have killed them, it could have still been game on.
Yeah, they don't normally last that long.
No, they don't. They really don't. So yeah, I think it's made a really, really big difference. But like, it's a good to see difference that they can sort of hold up.
Tremendous.
I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun. Tempest continues to exist.
I mean, well, Tempest continues to be the best way to play.
That's amazing.
Doesn't even exist.
It's the
on a
best.
whole nother level.
Absolutely.
Transcendental.
And talking of being a whole nother level, why don't you go ahead and sign up to On Demand if you haven't done already. We have another night game coming very soon. We've got your fantastic tactical guides available now, so you can get in depth into the meat and chaotic potatoes of the Chaos Knights.
A bit warpy.
Potatoes.
Yes, they taste terrible.
Yeah.
But the tutorial is very good. And the tutorial, painting tutorial, that's what I was going to say next, is available if you would like yourself to paint one of these lovely knights over here, like Fletcher does in his way. Then
night.
that is also hello.
He can wave. The
That
gun can
he
wave.
can
but the
wave with his
tentacles
tail as well. You can learn how to paint this, which is amazing. And isn't that nice?
That is a nice little gift for you lot.
Yes.
Well, like I say, I had a lot of fun. Did you have fun?
I had a wonderful time.
We've all had a blast. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that as well. Leave a comment below. Like, subscribe if you have not done so already. And we will see you for another battle report and many other videos very, very soon. Bye for now. Bye! Nice cover art, that.
Very cool.
His face is melting!
Yeah. And that Redemptor is also melting.
Yeah, that's
Stupid Redemptor.
Redemptor is so dead.
More like dead Demptor.
Nice one, man.
I'm hungry.
Hello, friend.
Heavy D6, strength 5, minus 1 damage.
Everybody do the dinosaur.
Oh, I've just realised. Cut. I don't know where I was going with that.
Cut!
Oh, man!
Cut!
Blessing of the Dark Master. Thank you, Beard. Okay, we'll carry on. It's fine.